Hey, party people, broadcasting from deep in the heart of Texas. It is now the 11th hour. Do you know where your reality is? Hey guys, what is up? I am your host with the most scared performance, alongside Fizzy Pump, Nobleness D, and the Susso. And we're with you guys once again. Just chilling out on a Friday night. Hope everybody's good out there. Things are all right for you. It's tough out there, man. It's tough with Trump in the White House, isn't it? Man, that food is expensive. Goodness gracious, it's expensive. Still got a government shutdown to deal with. We got all kinds of stuff happening. We got 3i Atlas coming. We don't know for sure whether or not it's a alien ship. It could be, but we don't know, because then we would know maybe if they say it's because, the government shut down. Isn't it perfect? They would be shut down, so we can't get any images of anything, or at least they can't show anything, I guess, because nobody can upload an image while, there's a government shutdown. I think that's just ironic. Apparently, Suso was telling me, supposedly the thing has gone around the sun and now is slowed down. It's slowing down. It's starting to make a V line for the Earth.
Yeah, they don't know because they can't see it. That's what I'm like.
Okay. No, we don't know.
It's behind the sun. You don't.
Of course. Well, it's probably fueling up. It's using the sun to fuel up.
But it can also drop off probes and stuff too and keep going.
Three.
But there is a new image out that came out yesterday, I believe.
Well, three of those people that that do whatever they do the what do you call that? Where they go into a trance and then they can see and they astral project or whatever they're doing.
Remote view.
Remote view. Yeah. Those guys they're all saying it's just full of lizards.
Right, I heard that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, how could three remote viewers be wrong?
They're saying it's hollow. So if it's hollow, I guess it's a ship.
Now they're saying it's huge too. They're saying this thing is gigantic.
And
it's bigger. It's bigger than they thought. So
there's things following it now. They found a bunch of
objects
surrounding it.
Yeah. They said that there could be some particulate around it, but remember that one video last week? I asked AI. I said, what does 3i Atlas look like? And it showed that mothership with the freaking little spaceships next to it, like the Armada coming our way. And I was like, oh, hell. Every time I see an image of 3i Atlas or what may look like one, it looks like my AI image. It's getting scary, man. I don't know. What are you going to do?
Like a phallus.
Yeah, well, what are we going to do? What are you going to do? If let's just say, hypothetically speaking, audience, you can jump into. What are we going to do if it just turns out to be a bunch of lizards in a spacecraft? Do we think they're here for peace, or?
Well, they're going to tell us. They're going to hide from us.
Well, yeah. It might be like V.
Reason to roll one up.
Well, there's that. But remember,
with them.
You guys remember the show V? Remember, they came in peace. Now at the time they look like humans.
It turned out to be Satan.
But they were really lizards, remember? And they were sucking all of our water. They're trying to steal our water. But maybe water is really, I don't know, really is meant to be like just a cover for your soul. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Let's see. Recruit the rednecks, says Jim. Yeah, well, we got the rednecks on our side. We got that. We got the guns. The only problem is, they're probably coming in with technology that's going to be a little bit better than your 30-06. The sun is a gas station, right, Benjamin? You guys ever seen that video of the weird orb next to the sun, and it had like some sort of like tentacle or something? like coming off of it, and it looked like it was.
No,
Then
that
all of a,
sounds awful.
yeah,
Aiden.
yeah, it was terrible. It looked like an umbilical cord, and it was sucking off the sun, and it was huge. It was like, I don't know what they said, it was like the size of Jupiter or something, or maybe whatever. But this thing was by the sun, and it was like looked like it was stealing the sun's energy, and then it just took off and it, flew away. And it was like, and of course, the scientists are like, oh, that's just, refraction of the, starlight on the lens, like, no, that did not look like some sort of reflection thing. That looked weird. And so, you can't trust NASA. And now they're closed. We don't even know. And so anyway, Sue, so you got anything for some Atlas? I've tried to look to find something. All I see is AI stuff. I'm not getting any real images. You got something? What's
You're
this?
muted.
But the ones that knows it all, that you already know how it works.
Oh, this guy.
It has this thing here, very weird, and these I don't know what it is.
Oh shit.
Something
Dude,
here,
it's
man.
got
it's very
babies.
weird. And this is very legit.
Oh,
The source, I have it here, and I don't
It's
know
got
what is
look
it
at all
as
them
well.
babies.
I'm just showing you
Oh,
facts.
It's a space vagina pushing out all the little babies,
Yes, it is. It's like a
or
space
an
vagina.
egg, or an egg
Yeah.
hatching babies,
Right.
or
Could be.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Thanks for that, Fizz. I needed to really hear that from you.
What an egg?
No. No.
I'm
no,
an egg.
you're an egg? That's true. You would know. You would
No,
know.
that's not how eggs work.
No?
They don't just spawn endless babies.
Well, maybe they do if there's space eggs.
That's true. No, like a spider egg, that'll make lots of spiders. So I'm right, kind of.
Oh, lovely. So you're telling me these are spiders.
I don't know. Dan.
Oh my God. I don't think I can deal with this anymore.
Space spiders.
Space spiders. That's all I need.
We haven't
That's
heard
a
from the insectoids
nightmare.
in a long time.
That's
So
that's the one alien I chose to not think existed. That was like, you hear about them and you'd be like, well, there's the Greys, there's the
Mantis thing.
reptilians, then the mantis, and then they were like, there's the insectoid. I'm like, what the hell is that? I don't want to know.
well, that'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Because lizards eat insects, so there's probably that underground war is probably them.
I don't know. Let's see. See what's about to happen. I'm telling you, man, it's about to get crazy though. Coming up here real soon. And you got all these comets coming. It's bringing friends. It's got these comets heading this way. There's like 6 or 7 going to be floating around. You got this thing. Maybe they're just there to run cover for the real problem, which was Atlas. I don't know, but we'll see. All
Or
right. So
what if the insects are like those parasites and they take control?
they're like maybe.
Those brain parasites that were
The
controlling
invaders?
different. Yes. Maybe it's the insects that are just letting the lizards take the fall.
Comes out that
Did
there's.
Did I ever tell you the story about? I've talked about this a long time ago. Like we watched, me and my sister, we watched Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I put a cucumber in her bed when she was sleeping. Is that's wrong? I know it's mean,
I
but
don't even know what to say, man.
I
Dude.
can't imagine having you as a pranking older brother.
Oh,
I would
oh,
not have survived.
I was terrible. I was so tired. I think about all the times I tortured my sister. Like I one time put a towel across the hallway, and I knew so I was in the bathroom, and I could put the towel across the outside, just like in the hallway, and so basically the door is it's got enough room you could see her little feet, so the hallway was really dark, and I knew she wouldn't see the towel. So then I called her, Gloria, come here, and then she ran over there, and as soon as I see her little feet standing there on that towel, I just grabbed the towel and did the old voila, and tripped her, just for fun, stuff like that. 'Cause I know it's wrong.
You are truly the godfather of troll.
I know, right? My poor sister. Oh, she's never forgiven me, I don't think. I mean, she kind of does. She puts up with it, she's like, yeah, I still love you, kind of. But I think that, yeah, I think she thinks back when we were kids, like she hasn't really forgiven.
Mine wasn't more. My brother was just more like constant teasing, not really physical pranks. I remember when I was in high school and I started wearing eyeliner. He said I look like a crack whore.
Oh damn!
Just
Oh man!
little fun compliments like that.
Yeah, nothing like calling your sis a crack hoe.
So it ends up this comet or whatever it is this was not NASA. This is from Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
Cosmo Professional, whatever. But these lines down here at the bottom, they are. He says he comes up with their overlays. Like this picture is not one picture. This is probably 30 pictures to make this look clearer, and this could be a sun, a star, whatever, or whatever the hell it is.
So I'm gonna put this on screen real quick. I just want to explain something. That you see NASA's image and everything, and I'm assuming they probably have better telescopes. So how is it that I can take a picture of this, with my telescope, right, in my astro camera? How is it I can take that picture of Andromeda, a galaxy that's supposedly, I don't know how many 100 million light years away or something, whatever the fuck it is. It's far, right? So that's the Andromeda galaxy. I take a picture of that. Why can't we ever get, why? They can take images and stack images and stuff, and their images are always shit.
They try to make it look cooler than it is by adding different colors and things.
Images of what? The comet?
Yes.
Because the comet's really small.
Yeah, but they have telescopes in space.
They do, but I would guess that it's allegedly, not for taking pictures of something within the solar system. Like it's going to be a streak.
Allegedly, yes. Allegedly. We don't know if it's what it is.
They're around Mars, and right when Mars is going to get the best shots, NASA shuts down. That's a joke. They're hiding something, right?
Yeah. I just find it strange. Like this is this has been my biggest deal with any of this stuff. Anytime, and even on Earth, like anytime somebody has a video of a UFO or a big feet or any of that stuff, it's always like the 480p images. Like why can't we ever get a high definition image of anything in this world? Why is it when you're film, maybe you can't get a high definition image, maybe because it's not in high definition, maybe it is distorted, so there's that. I don't know. Just strange. Just food for thought, being that it might be interdimensional.
So how did you find Andromeda? Was it relatively automatic that you could set it up?
Yeah. So with the telescope, what you do is you go out there and you align it to the North Star, Polaris, and then once you align it there, you have this program that basically gives you all the stuff in the star field above your head. You can just pick out what you want. And then so I said, oh, Andromeda, that'd be a cool galaxy to film. So then I hit it. The telescope skews to it automatically.
You think it does it by visual recognition? Is it not far ahead?
No. It's doing it by just by alignment. Yeah, by measurements.
Your location and
my location on the Earth. Plus, I have to set the tripod to. I have to level the tripod, and I have to set the azimuth. Right. You have to set the angle. Okay, so you have the same angle, and then basically you go in there and you just program the telescope to go to whatever you want to see. Then once it's there, then you use the program to align it, and you can move your camera and everything. You can turn the camera, and then once the camera. Now remember, this is all dedicated stuff just for astrophotography in this current setup. So it's all set up. So then I do that, and then once you do that, you have to pick stars that you basically tell the computer to pick stars, and then it looks at the stars, and then it watches them for just like about a minute, and it sees how the stars move. That way it knows how it's going to film. So when it's filming, okay, and taking images, it follows those stars, and it keeps everything in line. So that way, when you see that image I just had on screen, that's over. That's 3-minute exposures over like an hour, and I could have done longer and gotten more detail. And the longer you go, the longer it keeps stacking image on top of image, and it just gets more and more crisp. And then you do that and you post process it, and voila, you got yourself an image. It's a lot of fun, man, but it's crazy, dude. It's
a lot of fun.
It
that
is,
was
man.
True nerd line right there when you just
Dude.
described what you described.
I know, dude. I am. I told you, man. I don't know what it is, man. I love this stuff though. But yeah, I used to love it back when. But I always wanted to do astrophotography. But back in those days, I didn't have the telescope to do it, nor the means to do it, and it was really difficult because you had to use like a 35 millimeter camera, and it's a lot harder shit to do. But this way, they've simplified it. If you buy the right stuff, it's all because I put a little computer on the telescope. I have a digital adjuster, so it auto focuses for me, and so everything is done with just my cell phone. It's so cool, and I just go do, and then it does it all for you. And then once you're done, you just sit back and enjoy, and then you wait for the images. So yeah, now that I got it all ready to go, man, it's just like, yeah, man, I'm here, so I can take pictures of all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm excited, and I can't wait to. Now I just need to get out there. Huh?
I'm kidding.
No, I'm going to. Yes, you can take pictures of comets and stuff, absolutely. But,
I think that'd be pretty hard.
No, it's actually not. Well, I mean, it might be if they're real faint, yes. But if you are stacking images, okay, you will get incredible color and detail out of them.
But it's moving.
Yes, and it will move with it.
Or he just explained that.
No, he explained a process that it determines how much the Earth's moving. I guess it depends what body you're looking at. It's moving too, anyway.
What's that?
Yeah, Suzu's half right.
Oh yeah,
just half. Allegedly.
No, it's the comet's moving pretty fast. Like basically, a galaxy's not moving, right? Of course, it is, but the Earth is moving. The galaxy essentially isn't.
That's what I was going to ask.
Comet's moving quite a bit.
Can you hook up like some kind of video camera to this thing?
Yeah, you can do live video.
Oh, now without. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I know. The camera I've got is dedicated to astrophotography only. So it's basically a deep sky camera. And it can do planets and it can do smaller stuff too, but it's really meant to do...
It can do smaller stuff? Can you get an image of your pee-pee?
No.
Here we go.
No.
Here we go.
I don't think so.
We live.
I mean, it wouldn't fit in the... It wouldn't fit in the frame. Yeah, that's way too big.
It's a big telescope you got there, Dan.
Hey, man, you know what they say about man with a big telescope?
You need a big telescope.
You know what they say? Yeah.
You know, it's like the opposite. It's inverse, right? You need a big telescope.
Yeah, I know.
Because you need the magnification, buddy.
No. People are like, dude, were you making up for something with that big scope? What are you doing? Yeah, so anyway. Here,
I have an image for you.
You do? All right. Okay. What you got?
A surprise.
Oh.
Look what you're looking at.
Mandela
Sound
effect? What?
This is my content. This is
Your
my channel.
channel's
I
back.
have it back.
It's just called Your Channel.
Happened
They didn't
last
name
night.
it.
How did you get it back?
A while ago. Like it takes 30 days, but when I get the new computer, I pulled out my book with my my notes in it and passwords, and I thought I'd just for fun try to log into the old one, and of course I can't. It's not like whatever active or something, but it gave me an option to do what's essentially a verification or a password reset through the secondary email address. So my real, like my old school email under my name. Originally, when I lost the channel, it would only allow me to do a password reset using the email from the exact channel I can't get into, or is it the same account I cannot get into, right? A Gmail account. So they just screwed me back then. They wouldn't allow me to verify it or reactivate it or do a password reset. Now, years later, all of a sudden there's a drop down and I can select another email. option.
Oh,
A
that's great, man.
secondary. Yeah, just like what the hell. So, and I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did.
Can we
So
get a
that's really
link?
cool.
Can we get a link in chat, please?
A link. Well, everybody, it's not hard to find. You just punch in my name and I can put it there. Sure. Oh, that link won't work because that's the actual page, my page of it.
Don't do that.
The other thing that came along with it,
Right click your channel. Oh.
the other thing I forgot about is I had playlists of like some of them when I did Mandela effects and I found examples of videos, right, with like lyric changes and shit. So I got a few collections for some song lyric changes. Some of this I might have had elsewhere, or I might have presented on your show at one time, you know.
Right.
Excuse me, but yeah, pretty cool.
That's
And
great, man.
You'll Google, you know, like the Google Hangouts. There's a bunch of, not that I really plan on talking to everybody, but there's a bunch in there.
Well, you know, I asked Google or YouTube if I could just have my channel back because when they banned me, it was during COVID, and you know I got some strikes for the doctor and stuff, and I had to stop. But now that we all know how much bullshit there was going on and how Fauci's whatever, he's sort of been ostracized. I figured maybe they would be like, yeah, okay, you're right, we were a little hard on you, but for me they're like, no, no, you can't. I'm like, come on, man, really? That'd be so cool to get my old channel back.
I thought they were gonna like back off on the medical issues, like
that's what I thought. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I was like, did I really say anything bad when I had a real doctor on to discuss this? A real fucking doctor? Like, I don't think so. So we should be cool. I should be able to ask these questions. I never said anything, and he was totally pushing the what, and I was just like, well, I'm a little leery of it. Here's why. I mean, like, what the fuck was the problem? Nothing. Anyway, they hate me. So, here's M37. Here's another picture I took. This is my first one.
That's cool. I like that.
Isn't that pretty? God dang, it's so pretty. Okay, sorry. Let me go back. All right, I'll show you one more, and then that's all I have for now. I only have three of them.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you just only had one done.
What's that?
Didn't you only have one picture taken at this point?
I have three.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, it's fine. This
was my first. You didn't say though you had a third and second and third.
Oh, yeah, those were the first two. The third one of the Andromeda Galaxy was my third one, and then this is my last one right here. This is the second one I did. This is the North American.
You're not showing it at the moment.
I know. I'm going to try to show it.
Okay.
North American Nebula, right there. That one. It's just doesn't have a lot of detail, but it's red.
Nebula.
And it's very gassy. And yeah, there you go.
Nebula.
I think I had zoomed in or something. I guess I had it zoomed in a lot because see how close it is? Anyway. Weird. What's cool though is if you look at the star patterns, now this is where the nerd stuff comes in, but you have to use like a field flattener when you're doing this, right? And when you do it, what makes it really difficult is when you're looking at stuff that far out, your stars sometimes will be elongated and stuff. But what I found out is I am dead nut on, man. These stars are beautiful. See how perfectly round they are on the corners? That's hard to get, man. That means my rig is set up really good. So that's just some more information. But yeah, super happy about it. Okay, here you go.
Your image of Andromeda.
Yes.
It shows that galaxy, which is the closest galaxy to us, and then you can tell below it, a little slightly to the right, there's another galaxy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, everything else is essentially a star that's closer than that galaxy. Is everything else a star, or is a bunch of those also galaxies? If you were able to zoom in on them more.
Well, I think there's more
Or
galaxies in nebula. I think there's like clusters of stars and nebulas and stuff like that within. If you can get even higher detail, you can actually see more stuff inside Andromeda as you look toward the center of it. And it's just like our galaxy, like it's basically just full of stars. So all the light that you're seeing, like kind of as it condenses in the middle, is just from, a condensate, condensed stars more in the, in the center than on the outer edge. And of course you have the gas cloud, you get to see it. I don't have a very good image of that because I need to, of course, get longer exposures. But I will do it again, and you'll see like the gas cloud, because you can look it up online. People have done really good pictures of it and stuff. But it's just cool to do your own, Like, that's the neat part. You're like, this is my image. Like, I know there's stuff online that's way better than mine and look great and all that, but it's different when it's your own.
Technically, it is different every single image.
Yeah, true.
Funny enough. What I was thinking is, like, actually, my question wasn't zooming into the Andromeda, but the other basically stars around that you can see easier. Most of them, some of them are pretty dim. Are some of those also galaxies? Because generally I'm just throwing that out there. But what it seems to suggest to me when I look at that, I'm like, okay, that's like the whole universe is full of galaxies, just like the whole night sky is full of stars, right?
It is. Yeah,
And
it is.
if you just take that at that concept, which means you get generally a harmonious fill of galaxies. But if that's Andromeda, and then there is one smaller one there,
Yep.
but what about the ones that are a bit smaller? Like, shouldn't there be a ton of them?
Well, that one that's smaller actually might be further away. But
Well, it
underneath
is.
right,
But that's
yeah.
well, sure. I don't mean smaller as legit smaller in size. I just mean in view, the size on the screen. My point is it kind of almost suggests to me that galaxies are. There may be galaxies of galaxies. I wonder
right.
if that's if that's a thing.
I have
if,
seen a
if that's
picture
ever
where
been theorized to that.
well,
Do you
they
know
have
what I mean?
they have
Because
a
there
picture
seems to be
somewhere.
a big gap. Like, where's all the little galaxies?
Right.
Shouldn't there be lots of them? There isn't. There's big and a bit smaller, but then nothing.
So
But then if you were to zoom in a lot, maybe there is other ones there, but there seems to be a gap. I don't know.
it seems like I've seen a picture where there were like about 50 of them in one photo, like shot. Like, so that picture of the galaxy that's close, like I showed you, there's one where there's like about 50 of them all clustered together, like somewhere in deep space. I don't know where it is, but I've seen that picture before. And I say 50 and maybe 30, but yeah, I've seen that before. Where there's a bunch of them, dude. It's crazy, and it's like you think about that. It's like, okay, that's pretty. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what I believe, because you see this stuff and you're like, well, what the hell is all that stuff up there? Is that really a fucking, a whole nother galaxy with a whole another solar system and planets and stuff like that? And that's what used to make me believe, like, especially when I was younger, it kind of made me sort of I was sort of like really leaning on science, like, instead of, Christianity, because I was like, man, there's no way they're not telling us the truth. There's got to be other people out there, there's got to be other things. But then I started to kind of believe that, well, I think Earth might just be the center of the universe because the way, how everything's like aligned with Polaris, everything kind of just, the night sky just continues to, it never moves and everything just works perfectly. And so whatever that stuff is, I mean, who knows, I mean, maybe it's just really, really tiny and we think it's really, really far away,
How about I pick your brain on something, all you guys? I'm kind of leaning towards the construct thing. If we're in a construct, what is 3i Atlas? If it's not an interstellar object, is it just something from another dome coming here? Maybe, I don't know. I'm just wondering. What do you think?
So I've seen comets my whole life, like Hale-Bopp was a big one, and you wonder, like, where does that stuff come from? What is it?
Exactly. So
How do these what are meteorites? My theory and my gut feeling on meteorites and stuff like that, like meteor showers, when you would see that stuff, like these little things, like, streaking across the sky. I don't know. Again, it might have been because I was just theorizing, just, whatever. And I was thinking, if it seems like to me, like these are souls coming back to Earth. That's how I always described it. I know that sounds real, like, hokey or something, maybe. But I always felt like, what if these are just, they know when there's times like these things come through, like people, I guess, documented it, right? And so supposedly it's the dust from comets from, years gone by. So these things go by and then we see that we go through the comet trail once again and we get these meteor showers. Well, I always think like, well, maybe they just know that during certain times of year, like some sort of, gateway opens up and things enter, come back to Earth. That's kind of how I sort of envisioned it, you know? Like maybe it's something more spiritual than it is more physical.
That would be awesome. I'm thinking
I know, and it's just kind of just like, well, you know, because but then
this is just fear. This is just a fear thing, and it's going to be blue beam and apparitions in the sky. I mean,
well, maybe too. I mean, when you do have some solid object that actually hits the Earth, is it possible that could just be from the dome? Something solid,
like the
crashing down. I don't know.
Like this.
I don't know where the hell that stuff comes from, man. Because you know we've seen evidence. Now, I've never personally seen my own meteorite. Okay, or you know I've never seen it. But no,
I don't know. They can't seem to blast through it with nuclear weapons if they exist, allegedly. So, I mean, if they can't do that, I doubt pieces of it are just falling off randomly.
Oh, well, then there's also some stuff they're talking about right now that they think these comets come through. Joe Bloor just mentioned it too. Yeah, that's right. That asteroids and comets actually kind of, since, you know, the crap that comes off of their tails kind of actually seeds the rest of the planets. It's a way of seeding other areas of life, you know, and perhaps things fall to Earth and you know, is it possible, like that one video we watched where that dude said, oh yeah, you know, I found this, you know, this object and it started like growing and it's, you know, some weird life started. It's like a Prometheus type of thing, you know, and you think about that and you're like, huh, yeah, maybe that shit's happening, you know, it could be.
That guy.
I don't know.
You know, I don't think life needs to be seeded. I think it appears.
Well, you know,
part of reality. Like it's a part of reality already. Now, not humans, not the spiritual entities, but just regular plant and animals.
Mm-hmm.
I think it can just like, I mean, look, we watch Mandela Effect, right? Like, I think it's a part of reality.
Well,
essentially.
I wonder if it can seed in a sense of adding certain materials into the, you know what I'm saying? Adding materials into our world that didn't exist before. You know,
from other worlds,
microorganisms and stuff. Yeah,
sure, it could spike the DNA. Yeah, because certainly life can change as it exists.
Well, isn't it weird, Noble, that, you know, like a barren wasteland of a desert could sit barren for, I don't know, 30 years, right? Never getting a drop of rain. The minute rain comes, then all of a sudden life just sprouts out of nowhere, right? And you can't tell me that all that's just seeds waiting to happen because, dude, how long does can a seed last in a hot desert like that? It's kind of weird. And then as soon as there's water, it's like, boom, it turns into like, you know, a beautiful tropical place. And it's like, you know, overnight almost. And then of course it dies off. And you're like, dude, that's crazy. This shit's just waiting to happen, you know, at any moment just add water and poof, there it is. You know, and it's like crazy to me. I don't know.
I thought something similar when I opened a sealed thing of old flour, and there's like little brown bugs, like almost like very light. You almost can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, how the hell are they in there?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, there must have been something, you know, an egg or something. Like,
yeah.
But how did they get in there? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
I wonder, does life really come about much differently than, you know, science would ever admit?
Yeah. No, I get it. Makes you wonder. I mean, it makes you wonder how something like that could, you know, stay alive forever. I watched a guy like he had like what was it, like a fish or something that was frozen, and then he thawed it out and it started moving. I was like, what the fuck, dude? It's crazy. Like the fish came back to life. I'm like, oh wow.
Okay. A lot of fish are almost made to do that.
Yeah, it was a frozen fish, bro. And this thing just started flopping. It started moving. I'm like, okay, wow.
How well?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how well do you guys follow the NBA?
I follow a little bit with the Mavericks.
Oh, wait a minute. That could actually really work.
Yeah, I used to when Michael Jordan was playing.
Well, I got an NBA Mandela effect here. I can't swear.
All right, let's do it.
I can't swear one way.
I know. I've got a little bit invested in that. What do you got?
Yeah, pop it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somewhere in the mix of that, I didn't locate it, but I had come across a neat comment. I'm sure I'll bring it up again sometime. It involved the Berlin Wall one, but
All right,
it was a change like I just pretty sure about. It was like I couldn't bet my life on it. It's just like it has to be like that's the way I know it, you know. But anyway, it's nice to get some reassurance from older people and people that been taught and know a lot and whatever are very sure of it for many reasons.
All right. I don't know.
What's the Mandela effect?
I can't say this one way or the other, but here we go.
NBA Mandela Effect moments. The iconic D-Wade to LeBron Miami Heat photo was not an alley-oop. Many fans remember it being an alley-oop, but in reality, it was a no-look behind-the-back pass. Still an impressive play, but not an alley-oop. Many people credit the Pistons for stopping Kobe and Shaq from four-peating in the 2004 finals. But even if the Lakers won, it would have not been a four-peat because many fans forget that the Lakers lost to the Spurs in the second round in 2003, and that season would have been the potential four-peat season. Carmelo Anthony was not a banana boat rider despite many fans thinking he was on the banana boat. It was Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, and LeBron James. Melo was never there. Ben Simmons is misremembered for saying he wants to be known as a young socialite, but he never actually said this. It's a misquote from a local radio show. Now many fans think that this is one of his nicknames based on his own request.
Ben, being, just to be frank, the young socialite he is, not really trying to go to any of those situations.
These are lame,
He's open
bro.
to the California team.
I
I
know.
don't know.
Some people think the Rockets lost to the Warriors in back-to-back Western Conference Finals,
these are
but
just-
this is not true. Yes, in 2018 they did lose to the Warriors in the
Wait,
Western
no, wait,
Conference
wait.
Finals.
These are just people
Actually
misremembering.
lost
That's
to them.
exactly what I was saying, and the way, especially the way he's
Yeah.
talking about.
I mean, a
stick,
play, you know, I mean, I know there's iconic, but I mean, I don't know. I
let's
mean,
stick with sports here.
I'm not gonna say it is a Mandela, but yeah, it's hard to tell.
I remember that image with the floaty in the water, the big banana thing.
I remember the banana, yeah, but who was on it?
There was a lot of
Okay.
people. There was a handful of people that kind of freaked out about it. And then for some reason, I did see that image once prior, but it's like, man, I can hardly remember. But I think it's like there's a girl now, and there was never a girl before.
Oh,
Is the issue? Like it's a girl now instead of the dude that's missing.
There you go. It could be a man.
But I mean, yeah, you're right. Like who really knows with most of those?
We gotta pay attention. But this is a cat watching a soccer game. You got to hear it.
Oh my god! No, Johnny, are you serious?
Drives it into the box, still going, shoots!
wow,
No, Johnny, are you
dude,
serious?
that cat is reincarnated.
Drives
I
it into the
know.
box,
It's
still
right when
going,
it's scored.
shoots!
Oh my
He
god!
is super happy.
You know what?
Look at that tail. Look at him wagging his tail, man.
You know what I'm
Wow.
gonna say?
What?
It's not real.
You know, say
Nuh-uh.
that's AI.
Or the
No.
cat
It's
is
AI now.
referencing
We
something
can't tell
else.
anymore, dude.
Dude?
And
I
the
know,
only
it could be.
indicators is really how things act. And the cat just clapped like 3 or 4 times in a row. The cats don't.
Maybe
clap.
cats clap. No,
No, they do not.
they
Well,
might.
I will
Noble.
tell you that
Absolutely do not.
I will
Go
tell
ahead,
you that
Christy.
Mama Cat loves to watch sports. She doesn't react like this, obviously, but if we're going to be gone all day, we'll just leave the sports on for her. She really likes baseball for some
That cat
reason.
was like some sort of British soccer fan or something. See, you can tell. Look at that cat. He's like, meow.
That looks
Look
just
at
like
that
my
tail.
little baby.
I don't think that's AI, man.
I actually think it is. It's what sucks.
Oh, see,
You've seen all the examples now that
Oh,
are
I
out,
know, I
things that
know.
are
Yeah,
AI.
there's a cat Barbie.
it's hard to
That's what
tell.
I'm
It's-
telling
it-
up on my-
dude, you know, pretty soon, bro. Here's a legit thing, man. They are totally gonna. No one's gonna. It's gonna kill the internet because it's gonna get so.
Oh, it's going to kill truth.
It's gonna. Well, yeah, but nobody's gonna want to watch anymore because it's just gonna turn it off because, dude, everything's gonna be fake. No one's gonna be able to trust any fucking thing ever on
So
the internet.
recorded video would become shit, and people only do live interactions.
That's the only way you. That's the only way it would be.
So
like,
my brother
you know,
keeps sending
usable.
me these videos about this cat barber. I'm going to see if I can find some of them. They're ridiculous. And this one's really cute. I don't know what they're saying, but I mean, it's obviously AI because cats don't speak English. Oh, you haven't seen the cat?
Your cat can't visit.
Where is it?
Looks like a big wolf. Or big wolf.
Big wolf.
Oh, that's a Bigfoot den.
Wolfman.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sending a trail camera for the den. Hell yeah. You know, look at that. You know Yeti built that shit.
Shoot, why does it keep bringing me
You can
back?
smell
to
the musk from the Yeti.
Here's the thing. Don't you think this thing comes back, it's going to smell him?
Well, yeah, probably.
Dan,
He ain't gonna be around.
I got one when
Listen, Fizzy, we're trying to catch a Yeti. Calm down.
I
Dude.
found
Later,
phone.
the tail camera triggers and sends video content to his phone.
Oh hell yeah! Whoa,
Fuck.
dude, check it out, man. That's obviously a Yeti. Dude, there's a real proof right there. That is not his friend in a suit. Screw all you that say that. Okay. Obviously, this is the real deal, Holyfield. Look. See.
Could be AI because the face is screwed up. You don't really get a face.
Well, maybe he doesn't have a face. Who's seen a Yeti up close? Nobody. Nobody that's alive.
I always assume it's just like the abominable snowman.
Dude, I think he looks like Alice Cooper.
I wish the camera would have backed up here because he walks into his den. Soon after he received video content, he loses communication with trail camera.
Why?
1 week later, he and his hunting partner cautiously returned to the site to check things out. Upon arrival, they discover the site altered and the trail camera missing. And look at this
Someone
tree.
trumped your camp and stole your camera.
So I'm thinking the Yeti thing or whatever smelled them, knew it was there, saw the camera, took the camera probably and destroyed it, but was really pissed off before
He probably wouldn't fucking hawk that shit. He went to the look.
I
and
think
got a
he got
couple bucks.
I think he got pissed and tore that tree down.
Dude, how would he know the camera's there?
How could a human ever tear that tree down?
Probably
Never.
smell a human from a mile away. I'm guessing. I don't know. The Sasquatch is.
He looked a little disturbed, like he knew he was being watched. You know, you could tell. He was like, he wasn't happy.
I placed 2 more cameras nearby with the ceiling them with vegetation.
Can you tell me something though? Why is it that we don't get a video of him walking toward the camera and destroying it? How did it just stop? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. That's why you know it's his buddy in a suit.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, because
it doesn't even have to be his buddy. It could be him.
look at that right there, buddy. It's too square. The Yeti wouldn't build a square building like that.
So this guy went all the trouble just to
Look, he even did 18 inches on square. Look at how he did the roof. Come on, man. Like he's got a ruler.
You saying Sasquatch is stupid? Is that
No, I'm saying the Sasquatch wouldn't know how to he doesn't know building code. Give me a break. You can tell this was humans. It's not. It should be it should be more chaotic. And look,
still could even
isn't that perfect that he gets the Yeti right there, like behind the screen and stuff? Like, come on. Like, why don't we get a picture of him walking toward the camera? And what is he doing? He's got a headache? What is he? I don't.
So it's like there's a hole in his head.
Is that his head or his hands? I can't tell what I'm looking
Maybe he's
at.
got his hands over his head. Yeah, maybe.
I thought
He
at
has a
first.
giant goatee.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Looking horse head.
Yeah.
Did you ever make camps in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
And to see this soon after he received video content, he loses communication. Why?
Because the Yeti or whatever came over and broke the camera. And was smart enough to take it with him, I guess, because they didn't find the camera.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeti.
What else we got?
Nice. All right, hold on.
Let's just play this clip here to see what I'm getting at.
So? Hang
We
tight.
got-
Let me ask you.
All right,
When
all right.
was the first
Hang
time?
tight. See, why'd you do that?
Why did I do what?
Why did you do that? You started playing dude, and that was interesting, and now you flipped to this.
Oh, no,
this
he's the one-
Mexican Asian.
He's the one that's
Yeah,
given the speech.
A Mex Asian. Okay.
I could just back
All
it
right,
up.
all right.
I got
Fine.
a funny one, Dan, if you want to give me.
I'm trying to get to you, Fizzy.
Go to Fizzy. Go to Fizzy.
Here you
So
go.
there's this guy that animates like the recordings from police officers' cameras. So this woman.
What's going on, ma'am?
I'm trying to find my friend's sister.
Do you know where you are?
South Beach.
Does this also look surprisingly like Athens, Georgia?
No.
Oh, okay, well that's where we are. Were you at a pool?
Hours ago, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you're still in a bathing suit, or is this something I'm not aware of?
I seen this one.
I'm in a bathing suit.
Oh, did you bust your knee?
No.
I haven't.
No? It just always has blood coming out of it like that?
I will go away from you two.
Well, it's just me. Have you seen someone else here?
Yeah, him.
Who's him?
Him?
Would you like a ride to your address?
No. You can find like someone else to like go patrol.
There's actually nothing else going on.
Why are you patrolling me?
Because you are bleeding from your knees, where you have fallen allegedly multiple times. You're wearing a bathing suit.
What if I run away from you?
She just tried to run away from me and fell. I'm gonna give you two options here. You go to jail for public intoxication. The other option is the hospital. Ma'am, do not do this. Stop running. Put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail.
You know what? I did like you, but not anymore.
Okay.
You want to hold my hand?
I would prefer you stay back there. I'm also... God! Put your hand in the back seat now.
Where are we going?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
I'm okay.
Okay, well, we're going to the hospital. That's fine. What's going on?
Dude. So funny.
Bad idea.
Oh, I don't mean this one. Hold on. Here's a cat barber that my brother always sends me for some reason. I don't really get it.
This is real. That's why.
It's everywhere.
Oh, wow. Looks like Beth.
Oh, my God.
All right, and I got one last one. Another cat AI. Oh, sorry, Brad.
Neo, 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 I wish to play. Neo, Neo, Neo. Neo, 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 I wish to play. Neo, Neo, Neo.
I want to find out their wish, Dan, and I want to grant it.
You want to
Fizzy,
What?
do not become emotionally attached to these AI images.
Yes.
No, I mean, what are the cats wishing for?
Not
What is my
real,
cat wishing
Dude,
for?
what we're going to watch, I got something for everybody. We have the top 20 worst sexy Halloween costumes for women.
Oh, these are bad.
Oh, man, this is going to be good, guys. Get ready. Here we go.
Worst sexy actually sounds like it might be best sexy because
This trend needs to
could be
die
inappropriate.
because they have a sexy costume for
Right.
every inanimate object.
Number 1, sexy Ken Bone.
Who is
I don't
that?
understand. I don't know.
Who is Ken Bone?
Who's Ken Bone? I don't
Breakout
either.
star of this year's presidential election?
Huh?
Is that a mustache?
I don't know. Then you have sexy Donald Trump. No, wrong. No such thing as sexy Donald Trump. Sexy skunk.
Yeah, nothing sexier than a skunk.
Yeah.
As long as she doesn't spray.
Oof, she probably sprays. Let's see. We got sexy lumberjack. Who doesn't want the sexy lumberjack girl? I got news for you. She doesn't need the costume at all. She could pretty much anything goes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Climb my trunk any day of the week.
I saw a group of girls dressed as sexy crayons.
Dude, listen to this. Everyone knows the most subtle way to get a man's attention is wearing a hat that says, I love wood. Oh, wow. Okay. Who doesn't want a girl who dresses like a corn cob?
A sexy corn on the cob.
For just $62, you could be a sexy corn stalk. The sexiest of starches, of course. Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby. Let's say
Hey, baby, you make me really corny. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I get you so hot you pop, baby.
Ooh. That's a good one.
But the dress isn't even that bad.
How about the sexy dragon? Rawr.
Ugh.
You can just shorten it and wear it again. That's right. Dude, check her out. Got the dragon.
The next
Heck
one's
yeah.
Lizard, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
No, I did see sexy.
No, sexy Mr. Peanut. Oh, yeah.
Where's
That's what I'm
the
talking
monocle?
about.
Where is the monocle?
That's where you get your nut, baby, right there.
I was just going to say, you got to be trans to be a Mr. Nut and dress like that.
Probably.
So you can go ahead and get your nut.
Hey, man. Hey. Mr. Peanut never always satisfies. In case you had any doubt that Mr. Peanut, the most terrifying mascot of all time, could be sexy, here's a little something to prove you wrong. Next up is a sexy goldfish.
That is my favorite.
Who doesn't want a girl dressed like a goldfish?
That's retarded.
Dude, no, it's not. Look at that fit.
$112?
For $12. Did you know it would cost you $12? Wait a minute. $112 to become the sexy version of a $3 goldfish you won at the carnival. So there you go. So when you do, you might smell something fishy, but don't worry. What? The sexy minion. Fun fact, instead of this Despicable Me, this costume is called Desirable Me, because of course it is.
What?
And I got news for you. There's something here, and it's
You got some junk.
dude. I think girls got a little extra packing, if you know what I'm saying. Be careful. How about the sexy lobster?
Look at her hands.
Woo! Check her out.
Oof.
Nice. I love the hands. Those are great. Oh man. Okay. Next up is the sexy watermelon.
Oh yeah.
Take a bite out of that. Look at that.
It's actually probably the cutest one so far.
That's pretty cute. You got sexy raccoon girl.
Yeah.
Nobody even likes raccoons. But sure, add some fishnets and the over-the-knee socks.
Does she spray?
And hope for the best. There you go. Does she spray? Well, she probably has rabies. But
That's true.
How about sexy Gumby?
Sexy
Check her out. Yeah.
What is Gumby? Where'd that come
Gumby.
from? Is that just a toy?
I'm Gumby, damn it. You remember that from Saturday Night Live?
Gumby.
Well, Gumby, and there was Gumby. It was a cartoon, a claymation.
Yeah. From like the 80s.
And I believe there's a Mandela with that, isn't there?
Not sure. I didn't really watch
Maybe. Yeah. In case you didn't get the sexual reference here, this Gumby costume is settled for Bendy Baby.
No. Oh no.
All right. How about the sexy fortune cookie? Yeah.
I couldn't even tell.
Nothing
what that
says
was.
sexy like
No
a fortune
kidding.
cookie. Cultural appropriation? Check. Wearing the words "enjoy me" over your body? Check. All the makings of a great sexy costume? Check. How about the sexy hacker? Nobody. How can you say no to the sexy hacker? What? Cyber hackers can't be sexy too? Yes,
the
they
mask.
can. I know.
I hate it.
It's
How about
dumb overall?
How about sexy daddy cheerleader?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm not sure.
I'm like,
what is a
confused.
daddy cheerleader? I don't understand.
At first, I thought she had hand puppets, and I'm like, what is this?
Those are the
yeah,
pom
that's a little
poms.
fucked up.
All right, number 17, sexy French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing says I want to shake with them fries like this costume.
What does it say on
Okay.
her skirt? Hot.
Hot fries. Right there. That's where the
That's
hotness is. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess fries are pretty sexy. It says
Are they?
sexy? How about the sexy carrot? Of course.
Yeah, that hat is
I'd
super
like to
sexy.
I'd like to pluck that if you know what I'm
I like
talking
the
about.
arrow,
As we
yeah.
all know, there's nothing hotter than a serving of vegetables. Dude, it's perfect for you guys who are vegans out there. There you go. Right there. Number 19, the sexy pizza rat.
I don't even get the reference.
I don't understand the rat and pizza together, but it's strange.
I don't either, but I'm not unhappy.
And who could forget last year's beloved viral pizza rat, who quickly turned into last year's sexiest costume, naturally. Choose wisely this year, ladies. Okay.
I don't remember a pizza rat.
No shit. Is that somebody who, I don't know.
I just like
No
where the
idea.
pizza is pointing.
What's a pizza rat? I don't get it. All right. And Well, that was 19. Where's 20?
That was it. That was
Wait,
the
was
winner.
that it?
That was
Was
the
it
winner
20?
last year. I guess it was it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah, those were
Sexiest
pretty
costumes
terrible.
for the ladies out there. I don't know who made the vote on this, but there you go.
No, they're the worst ones, and I've seen worse. I've seen sexy crayon, a sexy. Shoot, I had a list of these. Good lord, a sexy Mr. Potato Head, and some of them I couldn't even tell what it was. It was just like a short dress with a weird hat. I've gotten out of control, Dan. But to be fair, when I was in my 20s, I did go with sexy pirate.
Yeah.
I still have the costume.
That's a good one, though. Sexy pirates are awesome.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's not like a carrot.
Well, no, not a carrot. But the rat, I guess, is a reference to there was a viral video of a rat taking a pizza in New York City
So it became
from Joe
a sexy
Bloor.
costume.
Yeah.
Sure.
Many moons ago, there was just like the devil look, like sexy female devil costumes. You remember that? It was like a fad.
A witch, sexy witch, and stuff like that.
It was a good way to try to get laid or something, you know.
Suso, what do you got?
Oh, I was just thinking about that. You want me to go where I'm at or go somewhere else? What do we got up here? Oh, yeah, I guess we can do that. That's...
Suso, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just checking, man. All right, go ahead.
All
right, tread lightly, my friend. Go ahead.
I'm working it. Oh, here we are.
All right.
Maggie! Stop!
Oh, you little bastard.
Wow.
Damn it, Chucky!
No, I hate that. It's the same guy.
Ouch. Stop. Kyle! Fucking Kyle!
You see, it's all the redheaded cats. See?
Orange cats are hilarious.
You're a jerk.
Oh. Dude, you just got cat slapped for no reason. Oh, dude.
Are you in trouble? I think you're in trouble.
AI.
Look at him conspiring. That's a cult, dude. They're planning shit right there.
Look how they won't let
Someone's
the
not gonna
black
wake
cat
up in the morning.
Teeth. A brick. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
What do you wish for Christmas?
After yesterday's incident with me getting in trouble, I have lowered my expectations a lot.
What? What do you wish for Christmas?
You know what? I mean that.
What do you wish?
I'm thinking, you know what?
Is this all AI?
That could be AI.
Yeah.
No, he's hitting rando. That's why I think AI is going to promote AI, honestly, and he's going to get real shitty really quick.
Our first clip comes from We Gon' Make It Through, amen, who
Holy
says that their
shit.
boyfriend caught
Hold
this
on.
craft on October 9th in California at around 8 p.m. They look up and see this in the sky, and they have no idea what the hell it is. Take a look.
I don't know if you see this, guys, but there's like 3 lights up there. I have no clue what the fuck that is. That shit looks like a UFO.
That is a
Anyway,
triangle
I'm
craft,
driving.
sir. TR3B.
Yeah, look at that. What the
Prepare
fuck
your
is
anus.
that? What is that?
Prepare your anus.
Now, though it may be a little far away, we can clearly see that that's 3 lights in Delta formation. And the uploader says that there's other people in the area that saw it too. So hopefully we get more video from that same event. Oddly enough, a very similar sighting took place on October 16th of 2025. This time over Area 51 of all freaking places. And it's another set of 3 lights in the sky that make absolutely no sense. This comes from life couple 4-5. And again, I have to know the striking resemblance. Take a look.
Dude, that's a plane.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Or a helicopter.
I don't know that plane lights blink like that, but
There's a bunch that have that. They have some solid lights and a blinking light. Like some lights are mandatory, and other ones you can just have.
yeah, I'm questionable on that one.
I think helicopter because the planes, I believe, are supposed to be green and red.
Although have you seen the videos where these things are coming in like an orb and then it turns into a helicopter?
Well, I'm guessing it wasn't an orb in the first place.
No, well, the first one to me was obviously more solid and visible. Even though this had strange flickering.
Pause it. Bro, he looks like the love child of like Chris Farley and Russell Brand. Who is this guy?
Going gay.
Dude, yeah, no shit. It's funny, dude. It's like, sorry.
Exactly.
Make fun
Channel
of it.
name is Chaos Mobile.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Continue, please.
I feel like that was a very similar craft
Similar.
model. Very strange that it's over Area 51. It makes me wonder, was the
I
stable
know.
one
I'm
like
sure his
an
boyfriend loves
actual
grabbing it, you
UFO,
know?
and then the flickering one over Area 51 is like a one that we recreated,
Rubbing his hands through his
reproduced, and
curls.
it's obviously not working as well, so it's like flickering and trying to stay in the air. I
I'm
don't know. I just
hoping
hope
for the
we can
aliens.
do better than that. Okay.
I can't wait. It's gonna be
and
such a
gets
blast.
Stranger still with another very similar sighting. This one from Queensland, Australia, and it occurred on the 15th of October. This is all in October of 2025. Another delta formation in the sky that makes absolutely no sense. This one comes from Lloyd Linguini. Fun name. But check it out and let me know your thoughts.
I'd like to see his linguini.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, you can see this.
Sorry.
Oh, if the light over there, I know it's kind of like it's a beam.
Is this channel called Galians?
But for that,
Oh my god.
What?
You are
Sorry.
such a troll.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I get you. I don't know.
Yeah,
People don't
yeah.
get
It wasn't moving at all.
I know.
It just disappeared.
but there is still one that's right over there.
Okay, that's
Now
weird.
there's three there.
Yeah, there's.
All right.
And now they're moving relative to each other.
I know. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can actually see it this time.
What do you see?
I don't know. But like it's just a couple of dots on the camera.
Yeah. It's gone now again.
At least we got it.
3 in a row and all so similar, all in 1 month. It makes no sense, and it really makes you wonder. And like, you don't want to sit there and go down this conspiracy rabbit hole, right? But today, when I was looking up UFO, UAP, or OVNI
I
on
just don't
Twitter
think you
or
can be
X or
this
whatever you
gay
wanna call
and,
it,
and
this
be
happened.
serious about
I
aliens.
couldn't get any
found it.
results whatsoever.
Gay people
Definitely
can
not the top
like
results. And when you hit video,
I
the
guess.
same thing happens. Now, I'm not saying that anyone's covering anything up, but I'm only allowed to say so many things on here. Next, we have a strange UFO from Illinois. This time, it's not lights in a delta formation. Instead, it's a weird string of lights that people are still trying to figure out today because it didn't seem to correspond with like any rocket launches or
It's like,
any
oh my god,
Starlink.
I think it looks
It
like
occurred on October 12th, 2025.
it looks like butt
at
beads
8:05
all
PM, I'm trying
linked
to read the
together.
name,
It's
Crunchy
amazing.
Wop. I was wondering, I don't want to know what that means, but the name of the uploader is Crunchy Wop. Very strange stuff we're seeing in the skies, y'all. Check this out.
Dude, you know what's even funnier? I got to show you the way he begins his videos.
Okay, I gotta see this. It's great.
It's 2 seconds long, and you're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will. Yeah.
Yeah, so the UFOs are there.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, what? Yo, what?
Now, I found that very interesting, and I wanted to add it in this video of these delta formation crafts because although it's not one of those three lights in formation. When you look at it closely, it does look like, little orbs of light on a string, kind of like a pearl necklace. And it makes me wonder, because we've seen videos like this before, to step back and claim that a recent UFO sighting that was released from internally was actually just balloons, and it's straight.
What the hell is that?
Definitely looks more real than the rest
That
of
looks
it.
like a flying fortune cookie. What is that thing?
That's similar to that other one. What the hell they call it? I forget.
Something about it all seems really fake.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
I mean,
1950s film. I mean, we should be able to get better film than this, right?
sure. What is that? The flying clitoris. Sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Knocked your mind out of the gutter.
I'm so sorry.
I've been holding
You're
back.
right.
Had to go get a second drink.
Oh, man. Okay.
I mean,
I'm sorry, people. I'll try
somebody
to
in
not
there,
be.
or what is-
I'll try to be less Dan. Okay, I'll just chill.
Oh, stop. That's why they love you. Be damned.
Oh man.
Be who you are.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Except, maybe apologize to your sister every once in a while.
Yeah, I know. I know. Poor sister.
Yeah, what is that? That's like two colors. You got black and what, pink?
I just don't know what the fuck are they filming and who's filming something that fast moving?
Somebody in that, maybe?
Dude, like whatever. Fake, man. Fake ass shit. Whatever. I don't trust this Suso.
Yeah. Well, neither
Alright.
does buddy here. I'm going to show you the
Alright, so show me the beginning.
This is how he starts his videos, dude. You're gonna love this.
Y'all, UFOs come in many different shapes and sizes. We've seen them all around. Y'all,
Wow.
UFOs come in many different
Jeez.
shapes and
Every
sizes.
video.
We've seen them all around the world, and we've seen them take the shape of saucers,
But, I mean, he puts out some
orbs,
good
light,
info.
and
I like the content, and that's what matters, right?
Yeah.
Suso, stop with the excuses.
And he did a bunch on the Miami aliens, which I liked. That came up again somewhere.
Yeah, that one was kind of trippy. I'll be honest. There's
Y'all-
something real sus about that. Okay, move on.
Me, I can move on. You wanted this guy, right?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When was the first time you heard the name Tyler Robinson or
Just now.
Pelosi Center?
Wait, you don't know who Tyler Robinson is?
No.
Charlie Kirk Killer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or is that
I've heard it before.
or was that his gay furry friend?
I didn't really care about his name. It didn't mean anything.
You know what? It's funny because I didn't care either. I wouldn't have known until I saw this.
Those are 98. For me, and I assume many of you,
I'm
it
watching.
was
I'll be
in the
back.
days and weeks after Charlie Kirk's tragic assassination on September 10th. And you better believe I've been doing some Googling since then, right? Who is Tyler? What are the access points to the Pelosi Center rooftop? What kind of damage can a 30-06 caliber bullet do? But what if I told you somebody, maybe multiple somebodies, were searching those terms before September 10th? What do you think about that?
Before the shooting. Well, there's Washington, D.C. At 11 a.m., the day before the Charlie Kirk shooting. And you'll see here where the news finally broke that it was, in fact, Tyler James Robinson. But notice that. That's weird. That's weird.
That is weird, I gotta say.
Why are they so sloppy? Why are they so sloppy with their cover? You know what? I don't understand how they make so many mistakes. I guess they're all boomers. Is that what's going on here? They don't have any young guys to help them out. Hey, bro, you're going to be wide open. Everybody's going to be able to figure this out if you don't use a certain website. You use Google instead. Maybe you should have used DuckDuckGo at least. Then they wouldn't see your history of what you search for. the trend, right? So I think it's kind of funny because, of course, boomers don't know how to do certain things on the internet. They don't understand the technology fully.
Somebody, why would anybody be searching the name Tyler James Robinson one day before he allegedly assassinated Charlie Kirk? The data point is just a tiny blip, but it's there. Tyler James Robinson,
Whoops.
right? A name that nobody knew of prior to September 12th.
It's 3 words. Tyler James Robinson. Nobody searches that way. They might search Tyler Robinson. Maybe there's like another Tyler Robinson somewhere out there. They're not going to search the middle name. You see what I mean? That is their own downfall. They did it to themselves. It makes it very obvious that they knew about this. Someone did in DC beforehand. Obviously. Apparently, there's other IPs as well from a certain country, of course, in the Middle East. Apparently pinged on some of these terms as well. Let's play this here. Check this out.
City synonymous with the federal government, intelligence, national media, and political organizations strongly shifts the interpretation away from random noise or perpetrator checking his own name from an ambiguous anomaly into a strong potential signal of pre-event
obviously. So apparently IP addresses from DC and also that other country were caught conducting unique Google searches for Timpanogos Regional Hospital, Utah Medical Examiner, Dierte Amaro, I don't even know how to say the name, and various TRH surgeons during June, July of 2025. Now, this is not as damning as the other thing I showed you because this doesn't have the name Tyler Robinson in it. Tyler James Robinson, even more specific. But it does show some obvious planning going on. This is from the same creator, as you can see here. So obviously they would have had at least some inside knowledge, whoever was in that country that was doing these searches, and they were somehow plotting or planning with whoever was obviously in DC, doing these searches beforehand. So someone there had knowledge, right? That's about as far as we can go with it. But I mean, obviously this doesn't look good at all. I mean, you could say, you can make some conclusions from this pretty easily. So, and we got a lot more to present. We're going to get into actually more about this, and we're going to get into what Cash
seems to be dropping stuff from the sky. It's going into the water and everything. I don't know what it could be dropping, but it's just a set of lights in the sky dropping a set of lights onto the earth.
That's the drone.
Now, again, it just, like the rep said the other day, like the representatives, it raises more questions, right? Because look, we're seeing these UFOs in the sky.
I saw that.
Did you see the clip of all the drones falling out of the sky?
No, you got. Where can I find
Yeah,
that?
there's a big incident in China.
The UAP task
Hundreds
forces
of them
refused
falling,
access
causing fires.
to.
In China?
Mm-hmm. They had an accident. Yeah, oops.
Luckily, no injuries. It looks pretty, though.
MLB said we will be checking pitchers to make sure they don't have sticky stuff any.
Never worry about your
Oldest trick in the book. What does the anchor do? In this case, Whoopi, if you can call her an anchor, she cuts to commercial when Cheryl Hines stumps him.
Are you able to have those conversations with her?
I am able to have those conversations. And just to be clear, 90% of secretaries of HHS have not been doctors.
But they've had a
There
science
have been
background.
3.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, one of Obama's secretaries of HHS was an economist.
But
So-
the majority of them that haven't had medical backgrounds have
Oh,
had
wait.
a science
Wait,
background.
don't
which
do
our husband
anything
doesn't
else.
have
Don't,
either.
don't say anything else yet.
'Cause I do
we
wanna-
have to take a break.
So the reason why I'm getting a divorce because when I woke up, it was my birthday. My wife didn't know it was my birthday. My son didn't know it was my birthday. I went to work. My co-workers didn't know it was my birthday. And my manager called me in and said, Mario. I said, I get in there and she said, happy birthday. I said, oh, thanks. Then she said, you want to get some lunch? And I was like, okay. And then she was like, you want to go back to my place? And I was like, all right. So I went back to her place and she was like, let me step in my room. I'll be right back. She got back 5 minutes later and my kids, my co-workers, my wife was all there to say happy birthday with a cake. And I was on the couch butt naked. So the reason why I'm getting a divorce,
My daughter gave me these.
I saw this.
Did you hear that?
Oh shit! Is he doing Suso stuff?
Yes, I am. You,
Oh,
Guy staring in the window,
It's not a
sitting
true
out
story,
there,
it's
just
just-
almost begging for help.
Go ahead, take me off.
When I-
I'll be right back.
God, dude. I can see you're all getting clicky, dude. You're
You
just,
look squirrely.
yeah. Man, he's like that guy. You remember that guy that ran that boat into the bridge? That'd be Suso at the helm. Like you like, how do you fucking do that? You can just go between the two pillars, no problem. No, somehow dipshit runs into the bridge. Remember, he took the whole thing down. Well, that's kind of what's happening to the broadcast. Okay, so anyway,
But
yeah,
I could see Suso with either a cigar or a joint in his mouth, and it's still burning just fine, even though he's swimming in the water.
probably, yeah, probably, and he's laughing as the ship's going down like the Titanic
with the drink in the other hand.
Yeah, all right. Oh God. Okay, Noble, save us. What do we got?
Well, we have my next batch of
Father
shorts,
the okay
which is
shorts.
now on
Let's go.
S6. Apparently.
Alright, okay.
What the hell is wrong with you? What? What the hell is wrong with you?
It's great. Did he really brake check a fucking
7DC 7050.
Absolutely stopped.
unfucking real, bro?
I don't know what
They definitely should be driving through them, but they
Wow, that guy should get his ass kicked.
Yeah, suspended license for like a decade.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah. No, she's not. I'm going to bed. No, you're not. Well, it's early.
Did she run into the door?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Play that again, dude. I missed it.
I ran into a screen before
No,
and bounced
she's
out.
not. I'm going to bed. No, you're not. Well, it's early. Are you okay?
Dude, I gotta be honest. I saw my grandfather do that once, man. Oh, dude. I was just a kid, and I couldn't hold it together. I'm sorry, man. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have laughed, but damn it, that was funny.
Stay back!
Now this is AI, right?
Yeah, it is an AI.
'Cause-
You know,
'cause
actually, I saved it right away. It's only 10 seconds, right? I saved it, and I
Right.
thought about it like, I think actually that must be AI. I looked at it again, like, yeah, it is.
Well, here's the thing, dude. There's so many videos of cats saving babies on like so it'd be like, okay, one video, but dude, how could you have like 10 videos of cats saving random babies sitting on porches alone, you know, from bears? It's like, okay.
But you can tell by the way the bear reacted, like the way he moved back. It's just not natural.
I wouldn't know because I've never been around a bear, but you know.
Just watch
Oh,
it right there.
oh, that,
Just
yeah.
that, right? You can
I don't
tell
know.
it's just
Old words we still use today and where they originated from. When ancient Romans saw someone flex their muscles, they thought it looked like a tiny mouse scurrying under the skin. So they called them musculus or little mouse. That word eventually became muscle. During 17th century celebrations, people would drop a piece of toast into wine to improve its flavor. That's how the act of honoring someone with a drink came to be
I really
known
like
as a
this
toast.
song.
In
I've heard it in
1830s
so
Boston,
many-
it was trendy to
What's up?
I really like this song. I've heard it in so many reels. Is there anything at the
noticed it?
bottom that says what song it is?
Would say. No. Don't see it.
Boo!
with a drink came to be known as a toast. In 1830s Boston, it was trendy to misspell phrases for fun. All correct became all correct, and the abbreviation OK caught on and we still use it today. During the plague, ships arriving in Venice had to remain in isolation for 40 days before docking. In Italian, 40 days is
40 giorni.
which is where we get the word quarantine. God be with ya was a common way of saying farewell. Over time, it shortened and slurred until it became goodbye. People once believed that the full moon could cause madness or strange behavior. Since the moon is luna in Latin, this gave rise to the word lunatic.
Need a good laugh?
Queso, no cheese! No queso, no cheese! You hear me? No queso, no cheese! Get back! No! Ah! Ah! My eyes! Ah! I can't see! I can't see! Queso, no cheese! No queso, no cheese!
I love
no queso, no cheese! Back it up! Back it up! No cheese!
No queso for you!
What? Your car literally flew over the fucking highway. You seriously didn't see that? You did not see this? This isn't Rocket League. What the hell are you talking about? This is Rocket League! It's literally like a cartoon. I cannot believe you didn't see it. It's right there. I cannot believe that just happened.
POV, you're a security guard at a mall in 2025. What's this?
After his sister got a security gig, her athlete brother wanted to put her skills to the test
Oh no.
to see if she's really ready. So he made her go through one of the best types of training you can get.
I want to go in the girls' restroom here.
Oh no.
Go down. You ready for the security? I'm on the floor with it. I'm janitorial here.
Oh my god, bro. What? It's ma'am to you.
You guys want to hear about the Vatican UFO cover-up? 2023, during the U.S. congressional hearing with the whistleblower David Grush, right? Remember that? Just casually drops. He claims that the Vatican quietly lured the U.S. and the American forces removed a craft from the Vatican from Italy in 1944 and 1945, right after World War II. But apparently in 1933, Mussolini had this group that was studying UFOs called the RS-33 cabinet, led by Macroni, who was a radio pioneer. And in 1933, this craft, huge, crashed in Magenta, Italy. The Vatican heard about it first, the crash, because the Vatican has an intelligence service.
Their own?
Their own intelligence service. It was basically a race to who was going to get it first, the United States or the Nazi Party. But apparently the Vatican met with the CIA, and as soon as the war ended, the CIA came over and took this craft back to the United States after the Vatican had it.
Was storing it during the war so that the Germans couldn't get it, right?
That's the story. But then after that, you have Roswell.
Yeah.
Like very shortly after we got this craft from the Vatican.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have Project Paperclip.
Blows my mind that they're all, at that time, everyone was looking into this stuff. And we act like it's just some type of myth.
Weird stuff.
Why is the center of the Catholic Church not just a church? Why are they dealing with all this hubbubaloo? Why do they care so much? What do they hide?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's basically saying, follow me. Oh, that is precious. They lost their mom and now they got a new mom.
And my question, no matter how you are trying to spin it, Andrew, is simply this. If Jesus was real, we should be able to have a extra biblical, non-Christian verification of Jesus. Would you give me one specific?
Yeah, it's called the Shroud of Turin. It's a non-biblical material consideration which is unexplainable via scientific method of any type whatsoever. The imagery which is in the Shroud of Turin from the image of Christ, it is non-replicable by any scientific methodology to date. It was impossible for the time. You cannot prove any way scientifically that this could ever have been made in the time of which it came into mainstream discovery in France. You can't do it. It's impossible. That is an extra biblical material piece of evidence, Jeff.
Are you trolling me right now or are you serious?
What's the biggest lie that your parents ever told you?
I feel like I win this. So my parents are divorced and I saw my dad every other weekend, and he picked me up one day from my mom's and we're driving and I saw something in the ditch. I forget what it was. And he was like, oh, that's where we found you. And I'm like, what, sir? What? And he's like, yeah, me and your mom were never married. We were just friends and we saw you in the ditch and we decided that we should care for you. And he's like, don't say anything to your mom about it because she gets really upset when you bring it up. I did not say anything about this for 4 years until elementary school. My teacher needed a birth certificate for something. And I look at my teacher and I say, I don't have a birth certificate because my parents found me in the ditch. So she calls my mom and she's like, what? And my mom was literally so angry at my dad. She literally couldn't believe it. But yeah, I mean, I believed I was found in the ditch. Like, what?
What did you get?
A banana.
What?
A banana.
Well, that's good. It means you can have a yummy banana.
What?
What is that?
I don't want it.
What is it?
It's just an avocado.
You got an avocado?
Oh my goodness!
It was you one day, wasn't it?
I know, right?
You're welcome.
Oh, hell yeah. He loved that avocado.
A banana? For what?
Awesome! Do you love it?
No, it's not awesome.
I don't know.
Holy shit. He said what?
You vote with the rest of the city council to defund the police by $15 million in 2020.
I don't believe that's the correct amount, but I did vote for the budget then.
You did. Did you call the police in July 2025 because of a protest outside of your home?
I called 911.
This is what the police union, police officers had to say about your interaction.
I know what
with
you're
the
going to
police.
say, and I've already said
yeah,
to Mr.
well, I'm going to
Pemberton.
say it. Over the weekend, Chairman Mendelson called the police because there were peaceful protesters at his house. Because he decimated the police department with horrible legislation, there was a delay in responding to his home. Because of the delay, Chairman Mendelson called and screamed at OUC and MPD staff. There is now a permanent security detail at his home staffed by an MPD officer who should be handling more important matters. We currently have 3,100 total sworn members, the lowest in 50 years, and we now have to dedicate one of them to be a security blanket for a man who hates cops, while other people calling 911 for real emergencies will have to wait.
How crazy is that?
Damn, that is
Wow.
fucked
How
up.
crazy?
You know, he doesn't hate cops and he's not hypocritical either. You know
I
why?
found the song.
That's good.
Great thing.
That's what I've been doing for
Yeah,
like
that's
20
fantastic.
minutes. Sorry.
You know why? You know why it isn't hypocritical?
Why?
Or why he doesn't hate cops?
Wow.
Because he didn't defund the cops to defund him from having protection. He defunded cops in order for you to stop having police protection, right? He's not one of you. He's an elite. You understand?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah.
Right. The measures are not to
just
impact him. It's to impact the public. He's not part of the public.
They're just showing the irony of it all. Yeah.
Crazy is that?
This is a guy that owned a piece of land next to a federal park, and the park wanted to buy his land. For 20 years or something, he refused to sell it. Suddenly, some new park administrators had come on, and they were trying to say, we're going to take it, and he wouldn't sell it. And so suddenly he started getting these emails for a website for pictures. He deleted it, and then it came again 2 days later, deleted it. Then another one came and deleted it. Then another one came, and every day, we're talking about every day, 4 or 5 a day of these emails saying to visit the website. Very specific, saying what it was. This went on for 90 days. Finally, one day he clicked the unsubscribe and deleted it, thinking maybe that will work. He gets arrested 3 days later. They indict him, come and arrest him, and during the negotiations, they're trying to get his property. They're trying to use seizure to take his property. He's saying, what are you talking about? Seize what? He goes to trial and he wins. His lawyer had put together enough of a defense that the FBI was targeting him very specifically. They were trying to get him hemmed up so that they get a hold of his land somehow.
This little flower is about to get himself and his friend knocked out by this MMA-trained monster. Watch as he steps out his car and immediately goes to grab a baseball bat. He tries to intimidate the guy through the window, but when that doesn't work, he resorts to smashing up his car. The MMA assassin doesn't take kindly to this and gets ready to destroy this little guy, even though he's armed with a bat. In jumps the punk's friend, but even he is no match for this guy. Watch as he takes him to the floor, drags him back up only to choke him out. And after all that, he just nonchalantly drives away like nothing happened.
First of all, the ancient Egyptians discovered the earth was a sphere 2,600 years ago. Actually, let me rephrase what I...
This one's for you, Suso.
First of all, the ancient Egyptians discovered the earth was a sphere 2,600 years ago. Actually, let me rephrase what I said. I said they discovered the earth was a sphere. They proved the earth was a sphere. Nobody could prove it until the ancient Egyptians sent a fleet of ships around Africa, and they completely circumnavigated Africa. And what they noticed 2,600 years ago is as they were traveling south, the sun's position moved from being in the southern sky directly overhead to the northern sky. And the constellations changed to constellations they'd never seen before. And then as they came around the southern tip of Africa and started heading north, the sun slowly moved from the northern sky or directly overhead back to the southern sky, and their old constellations returned. And they went, there's literally only one shape that could accommodate that experience. The earth is clearly a sphere.
You know what else it also suggests, actually? And I didn't really know about that ages ago when I was trying to figure out some of that model stuff. It would suggest that the sun is actually huge and far away, and not that it's localized. Actually, I don't know. Something like that. Actually, no, it would suggest that it's more localized. I guess all I mean is kind of the opposite-ish. It's actually more localized than the stars, right? So if the stars completely change, but the sun's still there, only it's shifted, not out of sight, then it's not shifting as far as the stars, which means the distance of the stars had to travel faster. They must be further away in order for that to happen, essentially. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's interesting.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do.
Maybe it's concave. We're actually in the earth, and it's
or the hollow Earth. Donut.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the
Yeah.
concave Earth. Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess then you'd have to redefine what the Earth is.
Well, we're kind of in the inside of something that's spinning, that's creating gravity because of the spin. But in all the space in front of us or above us is literally another sphere.
So
but
gravity
it's
is
so
the
big. It's so
force.
big. It just appears to be flat, but it's not. And actually, yeah, I thought that was a crazy theory, man. The concave Earth, but yeah, and everything, all the galaxies, everything's, basically floating above us in some type of sphere. And it sounds
The concave
insane.
is the gravity.
Yeah.
Sort of the centrifugal force.
Yes.
which is really like object in motion tends to stay.
So
in
that would make it. Well, so that would kind of give us the whole gravitational theory, because the only way they can't create gravity in a lab, right? It's just science. It says, well, this is our best guess, right? So the way it works, like the only way you could actually have gravity like on a sphere would to be inside of it, and so therefore you're stuck to you're sticking to the outside, or what I'm saying, sticking to the walls.
I would think in that theory, if you went to the North Pole and jumped, you'd never come back.
Well, that's the thing. They won't let you go. So maybe that's why.
You can go to the North Pole, no problem. Have fun with that.
You cannot go to the North Pole, no problem.
Of course you can. What's stopping you?
Polar bears.
Yeah, well, I didn't say you'd make it.
There are warships.
Yeah, you might hit an iceberg.
Yeah, there's icebergs, polar bears. It's cold.
Yeah, it's very, very cold.
And then there's that movie about the kid who decided to go up north and died. They show you that one.
The Alaska guy.
The Alaska kid. Just in case you get any ideas about exploring.
There's an Mandela effect to that movie.
No, is there?
Yeah, the line in the book or something. I'll have to look it up. There's like a famous line, like a tagline with that movie or something.
Oh,
maybe
I saw the movie, but I couldn't tell you what you're.
Yeah, no, and I seen the movie too, and I totally agreed with it. I just can't remember nothing about it. I'll have to look into that one. Done.
This is a smokable hemp product purchased at a
I researched into this, and it's actually kind of fucked up. Pay attention, Sousa.
This is a smokable hemp product purchased at a gas station in Lewiston, Maine that has THCP on it. There's one lab that makes THCP. It's located in Shanghai, China, and you can go online and you can buy it in large chemical formulations, and you can take your hemp plant matter and sprinkle THCP on it. And if you smoke this, you'll get high. You'll be more likely to have a schizophrenic episode and tachycardia, but you'll get high, and if you're desperate to get high, it'll work for you. This is the kind of hemp product that I'm familiar with. I haven't seen a lot of hemp rope or hemp shirts or hemp t-shirts proliferating, which is what the people advocating for the hemp industry have said was the purpose of advocating for it.
So basically, the way it works, I won't bring up all the tabs I saved. I'll save the time and just sum it up for you.
Yeah.
In marijuana, there are many cannabinoids, I think is the way you'd say it. Of course, we know about THC, which is considered the main drug that gets you high. Yeah, it's the main one. CBD is the main drug that relaxes you or whatever.
Well, yeah, but you can't
has the medical properties.
CBD what am I trying to say? CBD is better when there's a tiny bit of THC to activate it.
Probably, and you know what? That actually probably I can make the argument. A similar type of argument for this situation. So that's 2 cannabinoids in THC. There's actually about 125 of them. But most of them, some of them don't exist in some weed or whatever. It does vary around 125, let's say, options, but around that many in a plant. Many of them do not exist in very large scale at all. It's minute amounts. And I would argue probably none of them exist without the other ones, right? So what they did is, in this case in China, they have factories, but they'll take hemp crops, they'll get the CBD oil out of it, they'll synthesize that CBD oil. How, I don't know exactly. If that's done with heat, pressure, electricity, who knows? I don't know. Maybe they add something else in and then do something with heat or something. But they synthesize some of the oil, a CBD oil, creating some of these other cannabinoids that exist. It naturally in marijuana, but it's individual, like this guy mentioned THCP, and then they'll be like, oh well, it's natural to put marijuana is legal, and they put it on the product and sell it, but that's not natural at all, right? You're getting a whole lot of something.
What do you mean?
Never can get in that high a concentration, and you're getting it without all the other aspects of marijuana. And
but
so
what if you put
and shit out of smoking that shit?
They started putting it in beauty products and lotions and stuff, so it doesn't actually help, does it?
Putting what in?
Like I have a CBD face serum, and it doesn't really do anything. I don't know what it was supposed to do in the first place. It just sounded like it was healthy.
No, it might relax your muscles, I guess, in your face.
It's probably gonna make your face droop.
It may.
Oh no.
About that
No, I didn't. I threw it out. It didn't do much of anything.
CBD face serum. That's crazy.
Mhm.
It is.
When I found myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Can you hold the fucking light straight?
Let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
I love that clip right here where the kid falls, eh? I
And
played
he's
it
like,
over a few times.
he's like, I'm not gonna step on you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's actually really highly intelligent. And if you watch the horse's face, like I'll do it a couple times.
Horses are really smart.
Horse. Not only stop, look, he goes down. And he looked and he pulls his head. Almost what an adult would do. You'd see a kid fall, you're like, oh shit, and then the kid would move like, okay, he's all right. And it's almost like you can see the horse do that.
Our horse would do that, and I could take naps on his back.
Broken-hearted people living in the world agree there will be an answer. Let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be.
Oh, that dirty moose.
Hey, come here, Pixie!
Oh no, don't eat my cookies! It's my husband's birthday! Oh! Hi! I'm glad I caught you. How are you? Were you trying to get my groceries? Oh, nope.
Aw.
Right now, we're having it out. Let's go. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay.
Overraskende mer og mer utsatt.
Oh, dude.
Sosiale.
Some really weird shit is happening in space right now, and if you don't know why people are freaking out about a possible alien flyby in the next 2 months, let me catch you up. On July 1st of 2025, NASA discovered 3I Atlas, only the third object ever confirmed to have entered our solar system from interstellar space, with a mysterious orbit that is not bound by our sun. Early estimates suggest that it's massive, could be up to 20 kilometers in size, and is traveling at 245,000 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest object ever detected traveling through our solar system. But what has people really interested in this object is this 12-page paper where he highlighted just how close this object is getting to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, with the statistical likelihood of that happening being less than 0.005%. And backtracking its trajectory, it seems like it came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, the same direction as the WOW signal, which has still yet to be explained. And while its physical properties are still being analyzed.
It came from the constellation Sagittarius?
Yes.
That's not the Sagittarius arm, is it? It's not like where we came from?
No,
I'm
well.
just wondering, like, hey, didn't we come from there?
I mean, it's in the Sagittarius arm, so yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm kind of back here.
Kind
you
of.
want to hear a personal Suso story?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to my future roommate. So I don't know. I have we talked about it live as far as me leaving where I'm at?
I mean, people kind of know, but I don't want to put too much information out there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway. So I decided I was going to leave on the 28th. And a few days go by, and I realized, you know what, I'm just kind of bleeding money, so I'm going to leave earlier. It'll be better that way, you know, get everything settled in quicker and do it that way. And Spirit, the way I talk to Spirit is telling me, hey, you know, slow down, relax, just relax. Slow down, don't rush anything. So, okay, there's that. And then I decide, all right, I'm going to leave on the 24th. 23rd. Work my last day the 21st, pack 22nd, get out of here the 23rd. And I tell them that, and everybody's pissed at me. And I'm like, what?
Why?
Because they planned a surprise going away party.
Oh, you dick. Wow.
That's brutal.
It's kind of brutal, man, but here's the thing. I mean, can you really blame the guy? They actually fired you, so, you know, what do you want? What do you want?
They didn't really fire him. They gave him an opportunity to get fired.
He said fire me.
He said fire me, but they did fire him.
Sarcastically, and they did. And I asked
For
my
the millionth time, you cannot be sarcastic.
And they had like a month to hire you back, and you were still working there. And 2
months.
2 months.
Money,
and they never even offered it while everyone's been stealing from the place. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. There's 3 of them. 3 of them got caught.
Yeah, they all get caught in like some sort of like, you know, thieving ring there, and then but they fire the guy who was the guy dumping the trash and, you know, trying to do everything to keep the place afloat. Okay, makes sense. You know?
Anyway,
yeah,
I spoke with the owner, and we're good. I spoke with Eric, we're good. I mean, everybody's good. Everybody's on the same page. I need to move on. It's time for me to go. I deserve better. Whatever. So I'm going where I'm going, and not a big deal. And they you know, I think it was last night, sitting there drinking at the bar with this guy, and he mentions the party, and he goes, "Oh shit, you didn't know about it?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck." And I'm like, "Is he kidding?" Because he's pretty whacked. So I don't know what's going on. And I realized other people were acting weird to me. So I finally went up to the scheduler, and I said, "Look," I said, "when do I get my PTO check? Instead of you mailing it to me, why don't I just get it?" When is it? Sunday. Okay, the 26th. Okay, cool. I'll do that. I'm getting all my checks on the 26th. I'll wait to leave earlier. And she's like, "Oh my God." And she's freaking out because now I already kind of knew, and I'm not sure. But she's like, "Oh, he keeps changing shit." Because they backed the party up.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. See, you're so twitchy, bro, and you can't even. You're so twitchy, they can't even throw you a party, man. Think about that for a second.
So I went ahead and I said, no, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to work the 27th and 28th like a lot of people want me to, because they want my old fashioned and they want to see me off and whatnot. And I'm like, come to the party, because I'll be packing the 27th, 28th, and I'll be out here on the 29th, and I need to get where I'm going before Halloween. I just need to be, that's how I feel. But my future roommate, thinks I'm going to be there next week, and I'm like, oh, God.
It doesn't matter.
I know it's not going to matter.
You get there when you get there.
I'm just going to get more cat videos.
Yeah.
Which I should put the one up. You sent me, it was pretty funny, I think.
Go ahead.
But anyway, I don't know. I mean, that's basically that. So now I'm leaving later, and like I said, Spirit's telling me to slow down. You don't have to rush things. And I'm just like, I want to get on my horse and go.
So at this point in time, you plan on driving away on like the 31st or something?
No, I'm probably going to leave. The way I see it, I don't know. I got things. I mean, everything's sorted away. I got things packed. I'm going to start slowly putting non-essentials in the vehicle. Because I got time. It's not like I have to do this in a day. It's just bothering me because I'm looking at it. I'm like, I have 3 cat towers to throw out. that I'd be embarrassed to give away. That's how bad they are. There's one that's nice that I'd like to give away, but I'm like, I don't know.
Susan, do I need to rephrase?
Yeah, go ahead. Which question?
So you plan on driving away on like the 31st or what?
No, the 28th or 29th.
Okay.
I'm shooting for the 28th. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how I feel after the party. I don't know.
Oh God.
I mean,
you're gonna get drunk. You're gonna find a girl. You're gonna get laid, and then you're not gonna move.
Oh, that's right.
I ain't getting laid.
It's over.
There's no women.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna impregnate some young girl, and then you're gonna have to be daddy.
There's no
you'll be
love.
stuck.
All
You'll be
the
stuck
women up
there.
here are married or taken, or I'm not, interested. Whatever. I just, that's something I hope changes. Well, I'm pretty sure it will, but I'm not. That's not my first priority, and
But
unfortunately,
it could become your first priority, couldn't it? That's my point.
My first priority is
Yeah, man, it's your going away party. Maybe someone's feeling a little generous.
Yeah, well,
and then you realize
I'm not gonna lie. I did text a couple of those that I'd be interested in.
There you go. There you go. Bow, ticka, bow, ticka, bow, bow.
Fuck 'em and chuck 'em, eh?
Oh, the old fucking Chuck.
Are you kidding me? Well, if that happens, they'll be
Or you
begging-
might want to, Chuck
begging
and then
to come
fuck.
with
You
me.
know,
They're gonna
they
be
might be
begging-
into that kind of thing.
they'll be begging to come with me. I'm gonna walk into the door and introduce my roommate to my wife.
There goes the upgrading.
2 days.
Hey, Fizzy, you a chucker?
Am I a what?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
I don't just think
Nothing.
that's appropriate to ask.
Probably not.
Given
It's sorry.
circumstances.
I don't know where that came from. My
I
bad.
don't know what that means.
You're trolled.
Forget it. Forget about it. Let's move on.
Sagittarius, the same direction as the WOW signal, which has still yet to be explained. And while its physical properties are still being analyzed by astronomers all over the world, it is a cool reminder of just how big the universe is and how much there is still for us to learn.
When a cook in Florida went days without seeing his most loyal customer, he couldn't help but grow more and more concerned. And when his gut feeling led him to go check on that customer at his home, what he heard from the other side of the door confirmed that his instinct had just saved his friend's life. 78-year-old Charlie has been visiting the shrimp basket in Pensacola for over 10 years, always sitting at his table by the window where cook Donnell brings him his cup of gumbo. Whenever time allows, Donnell sits and chats with Charlie about anything and everything, and they've become incredibly close over the years. And Donnell isn't the only one with a connection to Charlie. He's become part of the Shrimp Basket family. He shares their employee discount, and staff even threw him a birthday party earlier this year. So when he didn't show up for a few days, everyone was concerned. They tried calling him, but he didn't answer. It was the middle of the workday, but Donnell didn't feel like there was any time to waste, and he took it upon himself to head straight to Charlie's apartment. He knocked twice with no response, but after the third knock and a pause, he heard a weak voice say, "Help, please open the door." Inside, Charlie was collapsed on the floor. He'd fallen, broken 2 ribs, and was completely unable to move. Through tears of both pain and relief, he said he didn't even know how long he'd been there, and that Donnell had saved his life by coming. Paramedics rushed Charlie to the hospital, where he stayed for a week before moving to rehab. Thanks to his Shrimp Basket family, he's now on the mend, with the help of a hand-delivered cup of gumbo from Donnell. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day.
You know what that video made me realize?
What's that?
I have no idea what gumbo is.
Oh my God, bro, you haven't lived.
What?
It's delicious.
It's most certainly not
It's
a Canadian thing.
It's like a stew with different meats and rice.
It's going to be like sausage, chicken.
Oh, really?
Shrimp.
I thought for sure. Yeah, I thought for sure it involved shrimp or
Got a
crawfish.
little
or something.
spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Does
It's a
not sound like
southern.
it,
It's a
honestly.
southern thing.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Dude, it's like it's like rice and okra and it's got shrimp in there. Okra, man, okra. Soul
Like a
food,
tree?
man. Soul food, southern food. Okra.
Probably
Yeah, it's like a vegetable. It's
Green
kind of
leaf?
no, it's kind of like a pea, like a pea pod, but it's got
Really?
like yeah, it's got like little tiny seeds in it, but it's good. And then you fry it up. But in okra, you boil it. And then, not okra, but in the gumbo, and then you have some shrimp in there. You put some Louisiana seasoning, and you put all kinds of stuff in it. I've never made the recipe honestly, but dude, a good gumbo, man, that's an experience.
The rice is an odd thing.
No, man, rice is so good.
Just the fact that it's part of a recipe from the southern region, it makes it sound a little more modern.
Benjamin, what are you talking about, Benji? No gumbo for you either, huh?
Oh
man, well, that's so sad.
And
it's like you don't know what you're eating. It's a big surprise.
What do you mean you don't know what you're eating? It's there's everything in there from a Diddle-eyed Joe to a Dandified No.
Don't try
It's
to
good. No, it's all the basics. It's all the basics. It's some. You got some crawdad in there. You got some you got some dirt. It's fine.
But,
it's southern. That's what we eat: dirt and
I just don't
crawdad.
Shit that comes. I don't know exactly what it is.
It's fine. You'll be fine. You eat it, and it might. Everyone's, it's a little strange, but it's yummy. It's yummy.
Some people just think food, and I think what meat and in what conditions was it before it ended up in this dish.
Oh, it's all bad, all terrible. But once you bake it and cook it, it doesn't matter.
Until you're on the toilet the next day.
No. You might be bent over, in pain, but you'll be fine.
No, you on the toilet. He's right.
I'll pass on the gumbo.
All right, you love it.
Me too. What are you looking at? What is that, rat? Oh, squirrel.
Come on.
Aw. What's up? What's up, Squirrely?
It's gotten into you, Eddie. You were a little crazy, man, this morning.
Aw. Yeah, squirrel, man. He's cool. Pretty cool. Don't let the Biden administration find you. Shit. Yeah, that guy in a suit. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so messed up, bro.
That's fairly realistic, right?
I know, right?
It's enough. I had you tricked.
For a second, yeah, I thought it was a bear.
He's running for his life.
That's funny, man.
Like you actually can. Like it actually is the best thing in that circumstance for him to run. But he should have been paying attention to if the bear's coming or not.
Bro, you know what? No, because here's
you
the thing:
can't run a bear, but
dude,
you can't not bother taking off after.
You're not going to sit there and try to analyze a fucking like if you see something that looks like a bear and you're pretty like about even 60%, it's a bear and it's big. Dude, you're running and you're not going to be like, oh, well, wait a minute, that might just be Tim in a fucking bear suit. You don't think that way. You're just trying to get out of there, man. See how quick that was? He's like, fuck that. Fuck that. Dude, the fact he fell, I think he falls, dude, because he's running so fast. He's still running.
Next one I'm going to get to,
dude.
Oh, it's so bad when people fall.
Is Eric Trump and Cuomo. So Eric Trump is on Cuomo's show.
Just real quick. And that when you fall like that means you're truly scared, bro. Like
oh yeah.
Because I remember I was running. We were running from the cops when I was in fucking high school. Like we were walking down the street back in the day at a house party, and we're walking out 2 fists and some beers. Like we own a fucking neighborhood and shit, dude. Like it's fucking stupid. Like you can't walk around with beer, especially being underage too. So here comes this cop rolls right by us, and me and my friend we dart and jump over a fence, and we just start running, man. And I remember I fell down like twice, man. I just tripped over myself because I just was trying to run so fast. And I was so panicked that they were going to fucking catch us. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been there before. So, anyway, yeah, that's real.
You know what's so great about AI, or just like even just the searching now in Google, that's sort of partially AI. I can type in this, which I never had before. Watch it not come up. Yeah, there was a girl. So I scared a girl so bad that she did the same thing. She
you scared a girl?
Yeah. So we were young. It was 1995, apparently, maybe 96, and we watched this movie called The Fear, which I just now found out. All I remembered there was this character called Morty, And Morty was like a doll, like a mannequin, like a wooden mannequin that came to life and scared the shit out of people. So the movie ended and like it's the neighbors where we hang out, we're in like the family room, and her room was like down the hall in the basement. So I went into the room and I unscrewed the light bulb and went behind the door.
Dude,
he came in, went click click, and I'm like, Morty's back. She ran down the hallway screaming so bad she tripped and slid on her knees for quite a ways.
So I see what your game is, bro. You try to scare your way into some pussy. That's cool, man.
I don't.
What?
I
Oh,
don't
hey, Fizz.
hear that.
Fizz is here?
Yeah, I know. Oh, hi.
Oh my god. At least it's not gay.
That was
Next, I'm going to get to
guy talk there.
Yeah, sorry about the guy talk. No, I'm a toxic.
Is
my bad.
Eric Trump and Cuomo. So Eric Trump is on Cuomo's show, and Cuomo asks a question from Eric Trump, and Eric Trump just goes lights out. So I'll let you watch this for yourself. Go ahead.
What did you just say that you think I'm doing? I'm asking you questions about whether or not if something is wrong, it is also wrong to do the same thing when you get back in power, which certainly happened the first time the administration came in. You went right after Biden. And I don't mean you weren't part of the administration. I'll get to you in a second in terms of what's going on right now. But if you think I'm playing coy, you don't know me as well as you should.
Did we raid Biden's home? Did we try and bankrupt Biden? Did they come after us? Did we weaponize every AG and DA, against Biden? Do we do that against Hunter Biden, who had a laptop from hell, pictures of cocaine, illicit drug use, prostitution? Did we do that? Did we make up a dirty dossier about Biden? Did they try and destroy Biden's marriage? Was any of that true? I mean, did we make up stories that Biden had secret servers in the basement of his home communicating with the Kremlin in Russia? Did we strip Biden off the ballot of multiple states? Did we take Biden off of Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and try and silence his voice so he couldn't communicate? Did we put Biden in a courtroom every single day? 91 felony counts that have all been overturned for my father now, right? For nonsense, to try and keep him off of a campaign trail and to try and destroy his life? Did we do any of that?
This may be AI. Okay, it's freaking AI. You know how you know it's AI? When his head morphs out of his butt.
The Bible predicts that there are going to be two witnesses who preach that they're going to be martyred in the streets of Jerusalem and that the whole world will watch them. So the Bible speaks of this like worldwide.
The church I grew up in was a lot about the prophecy stuff. Probably incorrect about much of it, or some of it at least, obviously, but I never heard of it being in the streets of Jerusalem. I knew it was in the streets, but I didn't know it was in Jerusalem. So I definitely got a question at the moment.
Communication, that everyone would be able to see this moment at the exact same time. And the Bible says that they'll be raised after they're killed. And the Bible says that they will all give gifts to one another. So there'll be a way to send gifts to one another across the world. Technology where the whole world can view it, and there's a way where the whole world can send gifts to one another. And the Bible predicted that would happen.
Why are you pretending to be British for the interview? Because obviously I watched the preview of the movie, and you were American,
Right.
and then
No, but I am British. I play.
How is that possible?
I just do an American accent when I play Spider-Man.
how is that possible?
Well, I just did it. I just did it right now. It's an accent. I work with a dialect.
So is Spider-Man British?
No, Spider-Man lives in Queens in America. I am Tom Holland who lives in London, but I'm an actor.
Okay.
And when I play Spider-Man, I put on an American accent.
One of geology's biggest mysteries is this: a gap in the Earth's rock record so extensive that it's been called geology's missing chapter. It's formally known as the Great Unconformity, and it shows up around the world. It represents anywhere from 250 million to 1.5 billion years of missing geological history. For example, at the Grand Canyon, you can literally place your hand on the boundary where 550 million year old rock sits on top of 1.7 billion year old rocks, with over a billion years simply missing. What makes us so bonkers is that this isn't a local phenomenon. This has been identified on every continent. So what the heck happened? Here's what we know so far. During this missing period, Earth was really going through it. A lot of major things were happening on Earth. The first complex life emerged, possible snowball Earth global glacial events occurred, and oxygen built up in the atmosphere. Yet the rock record for these really pivotal moments for our planet have been erased. So the big mystery that scientists are still trying to answer is, why did that chapter on Earth get wiped out? We don't have a definitive answer, but there is one leading hypothesis, which is the most extreme erosion event in Earth's history. The erosion required to create the Great Unconformity would have ground down entire mountain ranges, stripping continents down to just their crystalline basement rocks. Experts believe this wasn't just a gradual whittling down over time, but a violent erosion, possibly moving 3 to 5 kilometers of rock across entire continents. Now, the energy needed to do that, it's a lot. If Earth was an onion, instead of slowly peeling away the continental crust layers one at a time, this erosion event was like ripping off 10 layers at once across an area the size of North America. Here's where it gets scientifically spooky. After this massive eruption, the Cambrian explosion happens. Some scientists believe these two events are connected. The thinking is the erosion could have released massive amounts of nutrients into the ocean, triggering evolutionary innovation. And we see the evidence for that in the rocks. Thermochronology studies reveal that rocks now at Earth's surface were once buried 5 to 10 kilometers deep, then rapidly exposed. And isotopic signatures suggest unprecedented levels of continental material dumped into the oceans. But the Great Unconformity still remains a mystery because we still don't fully understand what caused this to happen everywhere around the world and to this magnitude. It shows our planet is basically capable of wiping its own geological memory.
It's called
on
God,
a
you
global
heathen.
Scale, and begs.
Sorry.
I should probably look in my YouTube history, but I caught on to. Do you know about the? I think you might have tried to tell me about him once. There's a Russian philosopher guy that mentions about like the planets getting too close to one another.
Yes.
Like Venus might have bumped into Earth or
Yes.
almost did.
Well, things were closer together, right? So
That would possibly suggest such a thing.
and they would say
yeah.
that there were lightning bolts that would literally conduct off each planet from planet to planet. Like there was
the planets discharging onto one another. That's insanity. Yeah, two giant ass particles, like they're going to be a different.
Can you
charge.
imagine? Yeah.
One has to discharge to the other.
Yeah.
Probably repeatedly, maybe back and forth. Yeah, it would destroy freaking everything. Like anything alive on the surface of that area is done.
Yeah.
Like for like a mile in the dirt, right? It's just toast, crisp.
Yep.
That'd be wild. But that might explain why. Another reason why way back in ancient days they're talking about being able to see things like other planets and shit. Like
I
Saturn.
kind of wonder how they could see so much detail in planets.
Mhm.
You know, at certain times.
Oh, they had these little lenses they made. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know, right? It doesn't make any fucking
Come, I
sense.
can't grab something from Canadian Tire and see Saturn then.
It takes like, like machines to build lenses that are so, and you have to have certain types of lenses that can see this, to see the planets, see the stars in the configuration we have today. And yet back in those days, it was literally, they were hand polished lenses and stuff. You know, they didn't have all the computer stuff that we have today. So like, how in the hell did they see this detail? And they spoke about it and they wrote about it. It's crazy. Like canals on Mars, you know, that's why they thought Mars must have had life on it, because they actually saw canals. And it's like, how the hell did you even see canals, dude? It takes a very powerful telescope to even see that kind of detail, you know? So
and not just having the power to do it, but like to be able to focus it, keep it steady positioned is insane.
Yeah.
Like precision, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't look into him too much, but I just kind of started to, or thought I would, because I've seen a little something on a short. It might be in here somewhere, actually. I thought, oh, that's interesting. It does sound a little bit outlandish, like aspects of it, but then aspects of it to me sound like, well, maybe.
And then I wonder if there's just times in our history where, you know, I was like talking to, you know, somebody who didn't know anything about astronomy when I was younger. And he was telling me, like, we were talking about astronomy. And of course, I was into astronomy at the time. And he was going off about how he saw the rings of Saturn. They was like, you know, like all this. I'm like, you didn't see what? How? On a ship? What do you mean? And he was like, yeah, in Vietnam when he was on patrol. He said that one night that Saturn was in the sky and it was huge and you could see it. And it was like, I'm like, okay, that's impossible. You can't see the rings of Saturn. He said, and I said, well, how big was he? He's like the size of the moon. I go, dude, there's no fucking way. Like, what are you talking? Anyway, he said it was, then he came up with like the idea that it was some sort of atmospheric dispersion and there was a lensing effect and it created like, you know, like the atmosphere, then it created like a magnifying glass that you could view Saturn, right? And it was like, yeah, I don't think so. So that was just such a weird story. And then I didn't know what to take from that. And then I thought, well, you know, with Mandela effect and with all the strangeness that we, you know, experience here now, is it possible there's just times where those, you know, those time periods for a short time are also taking place where things are much closer. And you know, in my own, remember, I mean, I witnessed, you know, Orion, Orion constellation, you know, like it looked like it was 100 times larger in the sky. You know, I witnessed that happening and coming up over the horizon. I saw it so big. I actually saw with my naked eye. You could see the Orion's Nebula. You could see the gas cloud with your own eye. And I've never in my life couldn't believe it that I was actually witnessing this. And then it started to slowly, you know, fade and get further away from way in the night sky. So, but when it first happened, it was right around 2016. And so then I started thinking about the story he told. And I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, maybe there was some type of weird, you know, shift or something then, you know, for him. But anyway, just saying, you know, like, yeah, I've experienced that, and not with a planet. But I will tell you, in 2016, when I looked at Mars in the sky too, Mars was doing the retrograde, you know, moving backwards. And I thought that was fucking weird because when I was younger, I never witnessed planets moving backwards. Not to say they didn't, but I'm saying that it wasn't really a big thing. Here, retrograde happens a lot. And I think it happens more so than it used to. And you could see Mars, dude. Mars looked like you could almost see like it had roundness to it. It didn't have just most time when you look at Mars, it looks like another star in the sky. But this one, when it was close, man, and it looked like it was a round red dot. And I thought to myself, well, shit, things, for some reason, during the things got closer to Earth. So that's all I can say. It was, you know, but I didn't see Saturn's rings or anything. So
do you think it's possible because if the sun was brighter? Because not only did the sun change color and the sun brighter now, I think it had periods where it was like really bright and calmed down a little bit again, like hand in hand with the moon being ridiculously bright. What I'm wondering is it possible that you could see Mars better or differently if the sun was brighter, right?
Well, I mean, you know, maybe, yes, it could have been casting more light onto it, sure. And therefore you
or a
see
different type of light. You know, like you've got more of a white light now, right?
Right. It's definitely more intense, right? And that's the thing, you know, like the other night when there was a full moon. I mean, if you could just remember what it was like when you were a kid, if you were ever outside, or, you know, if you were paying attention, if you can remember what it was like then until now, you'll see that you can just, it kind of blows you away, Noble, because at night it is so bright. Like, it's like daytime, in comparison to what it used to be.
Full moon? Yeah.
Yes.
Or anything near a full moon.
And the shadows that it casts. Dude, I don't remember the moon shadows like that. If there were shadows, it was very faint. Mm-hmm. But now, dude, it's just, man, it's bright. So I think that's, strange that, strange occurrence that we experience. And I would say that I don't know if it's so much that the sun is just more intense here, or if it's a different color. I mean, obviously it's a different color like that we remember, but I think it's from the intensity of the sun.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the dude's name there, Emmanuel.
Oh,
Velikovsky.
Okay. Yes. Uh-huh.
So actually this, I guess as a whole, this is kind of his idea or his theory, but all the information somewhat broke up comes from the past. So really it's not like the concept of, they used to say that Venus got too close, or like they said this in the past. It comes from old writings, ancient writings.
Right.
Or some people would say ancient ideas, pretty wild concepts. Interesting. I'll have to look into it some. I didn't too much, but yeah.
One of geology's biggest mysteries is...
Oh my... What happened?
I'll throw my link to my old channel in the chat if somebody wants to sub on who happens to be here.
I did a couple of times. I put it in there.
Oh, did you really? Okay, cool. To my old channel? Like the one with the 7,000 subs?
7.18.
Sure. That was 7.4, and now it's down to 7.1. Not that it matters. Not that like half those people would ever even, whatever.
In here. Dude.
Yes,
Ninja Cat.
Are
Wow.
you telling me it was the dog?
There you go.
I thought this was real. Now I'm thinking
The arm is weird.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Oh my... What happened in here?
I hate AI.
Me too. I certainly don't pick anything intentionally. Well, the one of them I did, but it took me to the bit. It's like, fuck.
Oh my god.
Look at the way the legs too, yeah.
And people actually are arguing in the comments, of course, right? Was it something say I or not?
To give
That's
money
what's
to
going to happen a
countries that
lot.
Yeah.
hate us. They should be able to hate us for free. And I'm not saying you're the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope the dumbest person in the world doesn't die.
Goat's milk latte drinking, avocado toast eating.
Life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle. They wanted it like an axe wants a turkey. They wanted it like Ben wants J-Lo.
She's the reason why they have directions on it. He's a funny man.
That was AOC he was talking about in that case.
Yeah. He's great, man.
I made it.
The one about the dumbest dude dying is pretty good.
Dude, he's like, yeah, I'm not saying you're the dumbest, but you better hope the dumbest person doesn't die.
Old man cry today. I don't mean that in a derogatory sense, but he was in his 80s. I mean, he was elderly. I was inspecting his roof, and I typically don't need to move my ladder around the property, but today I wanted to put my ladder in a different spot up on the right side. I get up there, and there's a level in the gutter. Get down, and I go and I talk to Mr. Bob. I said, hey, how old are these gutters? He says, maybe 2016. Why? I said, I found a level inside of the gutter. He's pale, loses the color in his face. I said, what's wrong? He says, my brother kept telling me that I took his level. He kept saying it was our joke for years, ongoing. He wouldn't stop saying it. We would laugh. I would say, no, you've lost your mind. I'm not allowed to get on the roof. I'm too old. Nobody will let me get on the roof. My son, my daughter, my girlfriend. By the way, good job, Bob, girlfriend. And I said, is your brother, please tell me he's still living. And he shook his head, no. He recently passed away from cancer. And I handed him the level. And he just is holding it, and he said he always did really like nicer things as a Stanley level. And he just smiled, and he said, I'm going to put it on my wall Freddie's level.
Well, I think the king's a fine man.
Really?
My king, yes.
What has he done to preserve England?
A little over 2 years ago, the British government charged Adam Smith Connor, a 51-year-old physiotherapist and an Army veteran, with the heinous crime of standing 50 meters from an abortion clinic and silently praying for 3 minutes. Not obstructing anyone, not interacting with anyone, just silently praying on his own.
Preserve England?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
well, he's a Christian. He's
the head of the. What is it?
He's the head of the Church of England.
He does.
Yeah.
How's church attendance?
He goes quite regularly.
Come on, it's all a joke, dude. You had a Christian country, now you don't. So
Well, we have a
that's
far-
not a win. That's a failure.
We have a far less Christian country. I agree.
Wow. Denial.
You know why I think they hate people praying at the abortion clinic so much?
Why?
Because you're interrupting their
the ritual,
the energy being dished out.
Remember the one
So they're losing power. Their demons don't get power. They don't get paid back.
Remember in 2016 era when there was that one where they showed that abortion doctor, and like you almost think he might be acting, but it was like, dude, he was totally into it. Like they kept saying, he goes, yeah, I like killing the babies, you know. Like, remember that guy?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Dude, you ever seen that dude? Oh fuck, man. Like, and again, you know, it's like, well, maybe he's acting, but you know, he's a doctor, so I don't know how good his acting skills are. But from a person, standing back and looking in on this, it totally looked like there was some type of like demonic, spiritual thing happening here, and it was more. It was definitely, it's definitely something. And this is the thing. Like, they're so and also I don't know if. Never really got a good answer on why or who they were selling baby parts to outside the clinics of Planned Parenthood. I never really. I mean,
research purposes.
Yeah, but
medical research. There's body parts.
Yeah, who is who and why, and
medical training. There's body parts used.
Or for stem cell research, I think maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or
the colleges,
maybe,
universities,
or are they using it? Are they using it too? Are they doing blood rituals too? Because it's adrenochrome because of the adrenaline in the blood.
We'll get a bunch of it, and you're all drinking the shit.
Yeah. I wonder. And then, just strange stuff there. Also, stories I've heard about Planned Parenthood. If you go in there and they find out you're pregnant, the first thing they do, are they very pushy about the abortion. They're like, yeah, you want aborted? You want aborted? You sure? And it's like you can tell them no and no, and they kind of keep bringing it up. I've heard that in some clinics, not all, but I'm sure some. So that's kind of weird. They're a little bit pushy about it. They want to make sure you're good with having a baby. Yeah, I don't know, man, but yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, there's more going on.
Oh yeah,
that's why they despise it. Like they send the troops after people for praying at abortion clinics.
Yeah.
It's like their powerhouse or their generation plant.
It's casting
light. I would probably I'd probably claim the similar with what went on in Ukraine for a while and why that and goes on in Gaza, right?
Uh-huh.
This is allowed to happen for reasons. You got to have people being slaughtered, what they do, in order to try to keep.
Doesn't it always seem like in our world, man, we always have to have some kind of conflict where people are being killed somewhere in this world?
Yeah.
It never fails, dude. We can never seem to have a world that's just not fighting somewhere or somebody killing somebody or genocide happening, or you know what I mean? It's weird here, like there always seems to we have to keep that blood sacrifice going. Anyway.
It is weird here.
Indeed.
So I'm sorry, guys. I kind of checked out after the whole solidifying the party thing.
How does water get into a coconut? Like, I drink water, right? But a coconut don't drink water.
A few moments later.
The liquid, which eventually reaches the coconut, is referred to as the endosperm. This endosperm, now a part of the endosperm, gets converted into a creamy tissue and gets deposited on the coconut.
Hold on, they trying to know. They not doing that. I know they are not doing that right now.
B-Lou, you trying to say I'm drinking dried up nut? Then look, creamy tissue. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
God. He's drinking cocoa nuts.
Oh man, those guys! I was drinking cocoa nut.
The worst of it is they're literally sitting there drinking it.
I know. Oh my god! Is this the one with the chopper? Yeah. What do you think happens here, Noble? Because I don't see anywhere where it unless it was just an updraft. Yeah, how the fuck, dude? Everything was going fine. Whoa.
Pilot and co-pilot are fighting. That's the only
Shit.
It started to jack up high at first. That's almost
Well, first it was just coming in, and then it just went wild, and that's the point. It's I didn't see anything happen. Not like the tail rotor broke off or something,
Nothing on the exterior noticeable.
No.
But there's a lot going on, really high forces inside that thing. Helicopters are insane.
Dude, helicopters are insane.
We'll look back someday, be like, you people were crazy.
See right here. It just starts to spin. It does seem like a tail rotor type thing,
It's
though.
a freaking blade, dude.
Yeah, but I think after only started spinning.
Boom,
Right
gone.
here.
Just lost it.
Then it loses it. Well, the good news is, thank God nobody died.
Yeah, it was a nice, relatively
soft landing. Yeah.
Yeah, when even the first time I seen it, was well, they were lucky that it came down, bumped a couple trees. I mean, it's still enough to break your neck, but
Oh shit, that's
definitely
AI,
blew
right?
others.
Oh my God, dude, look at that big ass eagle.
I'm gonna try to avoid AI from now
Look
on.
at that cat. Look at him sleeping. That fatty. Look at him.
No, I think this is real.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Poor kitty.
Oh, wow. Dude, how did he miss?
Goat did it kind of instinctively.
Can you imagine a talon getting that cat? Dude, it would have jacked him up.
The goat protected the cat.
Yeah. Do you know how lucky that cat is, though?
Yeah,
that
totally.
it managed to move quick enough.
It's lucky the talon didn't spear him, though.
Yeah, or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of force coming down right there, and somehow that cat managed to do that.
Poor kitty. Hey, buddy, you're okay.
Poor
It's gone.
cat.
If you're anti-gun and you're anti-war and your enemy is shot and you pop a cork, you're not anti-gun, you're not anti-war. If you're pro-free speech, let the people talk, but you clap your hands when the speech is stopped. You're not pro-free speech, you just like to talk. If a family mourns, you celebrate. If your empathy can't reach all graves, then you've become what you say you hate.
This young man had just turned 17.
Sorry, I just like that one. So
Was that AI? Come on.
No.
It wasn't AI.
I'm kidding.
The voice, there's a little bit of the airy sound I'm not a big fan of, but the rest of it, it breaks me. It's I don't know what it is. There's certain female singing that really hits me hard. It's kind of weird. It's almost genetic or something.
I think it's more than the singing, but hey.
She's sweet. She's not
Yeah, sure.
totally awesome or anything that gets me
Yeah.
down, but
What is awesome?
she's a sweetheart. And then probably younger than my daughter, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Young man had
We're old, man. We're old.
I know, right?
just turned 17 when he received a box of candy.
That
What
is
old-
hey. What's
Yeah,
that
wait
next to
till
him?
my age.
Wait a minute, what's that next to him? Is that his girl with the baby?
That's his mama.
Oh, is that mama? Okay.
Don't ruin this wholesome.
Sorry,
video.
man. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Stop right there.
These kids
And I
these days,
don't
they
know if
start
she's
young.
pregnant or not, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I
she's
had already
pregnant.
looked at that. I'm like, at first I
Prego,
thought so,
man.
and
It's
then I
got-
thought
that's a
maybe
bump,
quite
bro, for
possibly
sure.
not.
100%.
Pretty high. Like, I don't know. It's relevant.
I believe
This
I'm
young
going
man had
bump.
just turned 17 when he received a box of candy from his mom. He always wanted an iPhone, but he never asked because he knew their struggles. Even after realizing it was just a few candies, he didn't forget to share them with his siblings. But wait until you see the real surprise.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet.
Here are some Mandela effects that make.
Wait a second. Wait a second. How come the little girl had an iPhone if they can't afford an iPhone?
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, maybe the little girl's playing with somebody else's iPhone.
Yeah, right.
Not all iPhones are still worth money.
It looks
That's-
set up. I was like, if it
She
was
might have a
real,
13 or something.
if that was real, I would have cried.
Of course it was real.
It was not real. I was set up. I can tell.
People aren't making AI videos of just like that.
Now we're all like, that's AI. That's too wholesome.
It might have
It
been.
was AI. I'm saying that
Can't you just roll with it, man? Okay, Mr. Clicky. Just, nobody asked your
it
opinion.
was fake.
This young man had just turned 17 when he received.
This is a young man who has.
He doesn't have anything. He's always wanted an iPhone.
No, I
Look
can
at
tell
him.
like this level of quietness and how mature he is. Look in his eyes. He's a young man that's learned to live with being broken. Likely, you know, his dad-
now you're kind of breaking out the tears here. Now stop.
Well, that's just the truth. He's actually a real good dude, you know. But you just tell his demeanor. Something hit him pretty hard. Likely, dad thing. One would assume. Maybe a lot more.
He's got an old soul. You can tell. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's quite a thing because also the look at her watching her watch it.
Pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet.
Oh, okay.
Here's
she
some Mandela
grabbed-
effects.
She grabbed his to look at it. Okay, I was wrong.
Oh,
Way to go, Fizzy. Trying to ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, but who's taking the video?
Way to go, Fizz. This way. Good job.
Probably an iPhone.
Well, probably the parents have phones, but they can't afford all the kids. 'Cause
Well, that's very selfish.
I can't afford an iPhone. I mean, come on now.
Mine's ages old. Gosh.
Crazy Mandela.
Effects that make you question reality. So a lot of
1.1
people remember the peace sign looking like this, and this is why so many people hold their two fingers up to show the sign of peace. But in fact, it was always facing down like this. I know, creepy. As for this next one, so you remember the book, The Diary of Anne Frank? Well, it was never actually called The Diary of Anne Frank, it was called The Diary of a Young Girl. No matter what anybody says, this does not make sense, and no way this was the real thing. And lastly, so you remember in Dora the Explorer, you remember Benny, so which image do you think is the correct version of Benny? The one with the nose ring or
Oh,
without
God.
the nose ring?
This guy's been watching Sandy's show.
That's actually one
Sorry.
of the ones I don't think I heard that. I may have heard it, but I don't.
Dora
think
the Explorer. Oh, first off, I never watched Dora the Explorer.
No.
That was
I-
past my.
I couldn't tell you the difference.
I was beyond that. Beyond the Dora days.
Fizzy thought.
What'd you think?
Fizzy, are you a Dora the
Are
Explorer?
you the nose?
I
Are
was-
you septum ring?
I never watched it. I was too old when that came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would know I was old too, but I just don't know by how much. I spent a lot of years in sort of that party age.
Only time I remember a little bit of that, I had a niece, and I was kind of catching Blue's Clues and stuff like that. So I saw some of it, but I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Blue's Clues. Do you remember the Teletubbies?
Yes, but didn't watch it.
What?
Because remember that they were all talking about how the Teletubbies were promoting the gay.
Yeah, the gay, the demonic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What are you trying to say, Dan? Like there's more gay people now or something? Come on.
No. The same. Like there was that preacher who was
I
promoting.
was trying to be funny, sarcastic.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, it probably did make a bunch of gay people, Dan. You're probably
maybe,
right.
maybe it did. Yeah, the Tubbies did it. You know, he carried a purse. Remember?
They were a big part of that.
Or a merce, something like that. Yeah.
It was an upside down triangle one.
Yep.
They just sounded fucked up.
I didn't get the Teletubbies, honestly, though. For real, like my niece did watch it a little bit,
They were
but
creepy.
dude, it didn't make any sense. It was kind of dorky to me. I didn't get it. They weren't. I mean, Blue's Clues was way better than that. You know, in my opinion, that was something you could watch with her, but I couldn't watch Teletubbies.
What about Barney?
No, fuck no, dude. You remember when we were going? Dude, remember the kids were all beating up Barneys and stuff? Like Barney would show up, he'd be walking down the street going to like a kid's party, and he wouldn't make it because he got jumped. Remember that?
Beat up Bernie in Texas.
Yeah, people would beat the shit. Yeah, they would beat him up, and the guy would be defenseless because he couldn't do anything because he's in that big ass Barney suit and he can't fight back. I don't mean to laugh, but dude, there was so many Barney attacks. People were like turning on Barney. Do you guys remember that? I don't know.
No, I never.
Oh
heard
yeah, dude, totally.
I'm sure you guys get more of the extremes there in Texas.
Oh yeah, we'll probably.
I hear you're getting some army on the streets there soon.
We don't need it. We already have our army. It's
There's
like
an
who needs an army when everyone's armed?
Yeah, but no, you guys are getting like a bunch of National Guard on the streets coming up.
Are we?
Mhm.
I don't know why.
What city?
Well, is it one of our city like Houston maybe or something? I wonder if it's like Houston.
I don't know if I saved the clip or not. That black
Well,
dude I catch.
You
some-
know, everywhere Trump has put the National Guard, like I know there's people like, oh my God, this is tyranny. But then you talk to people, man, and they're like, oh, this is amazing, thank you. The people that live there and deal with all that gang crap, they're super happy that there's, people they're safe for the first time and when first time they can remember.
Yeah, they can certainly set that up in two different views.
Yeah.
Again, unfortunately, and probably planned.
Did you hear a city or
If
no?
you said the
Texas or just Texas? You don't know a city?
Texas, Virginia. I don't know what cities right off. I just caught that tonight. The buddy was mentioning that.
Yeah, I don't know why we would need to come to Texas, but if they come, I'm sure it'll be welcome.
The King's protest is coming up again.
Oh yeah, well maybe it has something to do with that.
Mm-hmm. So there's a situation being set up, right?
Dude's talking about running for that third term, like legit now. So he's like basically saying that whole thing with, 2 terms is sort of a gentleman's thing, that it's not supposed to happen
right now. That's
that's that. He's like, well, I mean, it doesn't really state that I have to only run to 2 terms. It's kind of in a gentleman's agreement that we just do 2, but I pretty much can do 3 terms, So it's like, oh crap, dude. So I don't know. I think he's just trolling. Honestly, they freak the fuck out.
You know what? Probably he's just getting too old.
I think so. I do.
Like he's borderline right now. Obviously, he can be president. He's got plenty of life left in him, but there's no way you can
He's
run
confident right now, but yeah,
another campaign and then do 4 more years. Like
Honestly, yeah. I think everyone's, even Trump supporters are like, dude,
the torch.
we're pretty much we probably want to, somebody younger, and so yeah.
And as smart as him. I don't know.
Without the nose ring, you would be correct, but many of the people are.
The left is definitely very terrified of JD Vance. Like,
Dude, JD Vance, in my opinion, would be a great president, so I'm cool with that. I mean, if he runs and he wants to run another 8 years, that'd be fantastic.
What about any of the Trumps?
I don't really see anybody that I would necessarily say for sure.
Not Brett
Barron's a really smart kid, but I've never heard him talk, so I don't know what
all of
his
Trump's
stance
kids and people related, like who's his daughter married to? That one.
Oh yeah.
They all terrify me way more than JD Vance. Like
Yeah.
what they could possibly morph into. Like I like to think they're good kids, good people, good dudes, but I just know that it's not impossible that they could morph, especially his youngest son. he could morph into something very heavy-handed. That's not.
Barron's got that
cool.
killer look, dude. Like,
Yeah, they all got.
Dude, did you see what he said to Biden, man? He basically told Biden, I don't know what he said to Biden, but he made him, like, his smile go away immediately. He said something to him like, I don't know, like I'm coming for you or something. Like, I don't know what he said, dude. Nobody knows. Dude, and Biden's face, he just looks, I mean, it was like, I've never seen him look so scared in my life. Like, after whatever Barron said to him, I was like, shit. Dude, he just said something that made Biden totally lose that smirk. Anyway, crazy shit.
And him growing up being young, his dad being attacked with the law, all the legal charges.
Oh yeah.
Watching all the lies on TV and the news for years. So he could definitely grow some revenge in there. Not give a shit about nothing else.
Barron might be a little psycho, man, when it comes to that stuff.
He looks a little possible psycho.
Yeah,
I know he's really smart and he's pretty cool in some ways, considering his position. But yeah, he could definitely turn out.
If he's really Donald Trump from the past. Ooh.
Benjamin says that he said that Barron said you're finished, and he might, he could have said that. Yeah, man. Whatever it was,
more shocked just the fact of what he said than what it means. Just think that he would say it to him, right?
Right. And then his mom was like, "Oh, now be nice to Joe." That's wild, man.
And what if Donald actually took himself from the past and brought him up here?
Oh shit! Joe says Barron has those Ivan Drago Russian genes. No shit. Yeah, he does have that Eastern European cutthroat thing going on, doesn't he, with his mama? Yeah.
Grand Tour got me. All right.
Yeah, he is for that. Yeah.
I remember him having a nose ring, and it's just weird to see that he never did. What are some creepy Mandela effects that you know that would 100% blow my mind? So,
some straight white American men in Japan sound really gay. Let me explain. So not all, but many Japanese gay men speak with an effeminate affect. This is a linguistic phenomenon that happens across a lot of cultures. Not all, but many cultures. So you have these straight white American men that go to Japan as part of some teaching exchange program, and they meet a local Japanese woman and they fall in love. They're spending a lot of time with each other. They might even be married. So the straight white American man picks up a lot of the linguistic characteristics of their Japanese female partner. Long story short, you end up with this American man who's saying things in Japanese like, "Oh, darling, you mustn't." It's amazing. So yeah, in Japan, when you meet a white American man who sounds gay, you have to wonder to yourself, is he gay or does he have a Japanese wife? To be fair, not mutually exclusive.
This is a city council meeting, I think. Have you seen this?
Good evening, cowards. Rick Hubbard, 97 Spruce Lane. Nice to see a bunch of fat, ugly women.
Oh, hell.
You need to leave.
I like that right out of the gate. He's like, what?
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy. It's called free speech. Buy.
Go ahead, Rick.
And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers of the children's mind.
Whoa.
He nailed it, dude.
Bunch of white nationalists push Christianity down your throat.
Christianity was in Africa before Europe. Whoa, did you hear that? Christianity was in Africa before Europe. Yeah, like Ethiopia. Go ahead, keep going, brother. The Ethiopian Bible is older than the King James. And thank you. That's exactly right. The argument that Christianity brought, that colonialism brought Christianity to Africa is completely wrong. Why is it completely wrong? Because Christianity was already in Africa before Europe. Christianity was in Africa before Europe. Everybody hear that? And one thing you need to know is that Christianity is not a European religion. Whoa. One more time. Real loud. Christianity is not a European religion. Man, you're awesome. Christianity is not a white European faith religion. Keep going, brother. I like you. Jesus wasn't white. Jesus was not white.
People need to understand, right, that these are not people trapped in some open-air prison, okay? These are people who elected an Islamic terrorist organization to represent them. There are active polling measures taking place this week by Palestinian media, these are Muslim organizations that are conducting polls that show that over 58% of the Palestinian population would elect Ismail Haniyeh, the leader of Hamas, even after watching all the havoc that Hamas has brought, right? And I'm not saying that there aren't innocent people. There are innocent people. But at what point in time do the Palestinian people, right, if they want to claim to be innocent civilians, at what point do they have a responsibility to restore or kind of get rid of the status quo? Because don't people in all societies have a responsibility to challenge or overthrow governments if their governments are not serving the people?
That is such a great question. So let me just say this, okay? The United States of America in the last 20 years, okay, between the war in Afghanistan, the war in Iraq, which I think we can all probably agree were like just ridiculous catastrophes that we never should have fought. Let's also add in there the war, Obama's, which I'm sure you'll agree with me about, Obama overthrowing Gaddafi in Libya and leading to the migrant crisis into Europe was an absolute disaster. Let's also throw in there the attempted, right. So
and bringing in all the refugees to attack Americans.
Hold on, let me just finish my point. Let's also add in there the attempted regime change war in Syria, which we started, that led to 500,000 people dying. Let's also throw in there the war in Yemen, which we backed the Saudis fighting.
Don't forget the Arab Spring.
Hold on, something else like 500,000 somewhere in that ballpark also died. When you add up all of the numbers, you're talking about millions and millions of dead innocent people. What responsibility do you have? What responsibility do I have? What responsibility do you have? Are we fair targets now to be murdered because we haven't overthrown the status quo, as you just said? Why is it that we as Americans get to hold these standards against other nations, which we would never dream of imposing on ourselves? The question is always asked, what's Israel supposed to do? Don't they have a right to defend themselves? Do all of these countries that we've slaughtered innocent people in, do they have a right to defend themselves? Do they have a right to come over here and kill innocent civilians? I would say no. They don't have a right to come kill innocent civilians. You have political grievances with the government class, but it does not follow, as Osama bin Laden or Bill Clinton or Barack Obama or George W. Bush would argue, that it then follows that we can inflict this collective punishment against people.
But I'm serious. These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass. 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on them.
I don't want to smack him.
That's black. Anyway.
I love the black cat one, eh? It's like double bad because, the black-white thing going on. But also the fact it's a black cat, of all things.
That's black. Anyway. I just have one thing to say. Hang on here.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga.
Okay, does Joe Biden have a brother? I'm lucky I have two younger brothers. I'm the oldest of three, and I've got a sister who's the love of my life. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him.
It's crazy how the liberal media tried to cancel Woody Harrelson for saying this.
Yeah, kooky liberals. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that lately.
Did you get a lot of that after Saturday Night Live? A lot of kooky liberals coming your way?
Well, I got a lot of blowback, as I knew I would, you know, because
you told the truth.
Well, yeah. I went walking in the greatest part of this city, Central Park, leaned against a tree, and started to read the craziest script. Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is gonna believe that crazy idea?
What's your name, soldier? Huh? What's your name? What's your name, soldier?
Sergeant Pepper.
Hi, we're gonna have peanuts.
Hi, it's 9:58. Can I still order?
Oh yeah, of course.
Can I have 2 large cheese pizzas? Hi, it's 9:58. Can I still order?
Oh yeah, of course. What can I get for you?
Can I have 2 large cheese pizzas, please?
Yeah, of course.
10 veggie pockets. And 3 buffalo mac and cheese pizzas.
3 buffalo mac and cheese pizzas. Anything else for you? Complete order.
Can I have 10 mozzarella sticks and some Papa Bites, please?
10 mozzarella sticks and some Papa.
That'll do it.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be about 10 to 15 minutes, alright?
Christopher Hitchens. Let's go to Cambridge, Maryland. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Mr. Hitch, do you feel that Israel has a right to exist within secure borders? Do you feel that the United States should intervene should Iran and/or Russia try to close the Straits of Hormuz? And would you seek relief from a 24-hour shoot-on-sight curfew from any quarter in which relief might be found? Thank you.
All right, thanks for the call.
Very good questions, and I think I know what you're trying to pin me down on. On the first, yes, I do, but I think the securely recognized borders should not allow for Israeli colonization or occupation of the territory of its neighbors, which is what it's doing now. The right to exist argument has been used now to the point where what it's going to mean is that the Israel you're talking about will include the annexed and illegally occupied West Bank. So the right to exist argument is going to rebound on those who use it unclearly and who don't say what they mean by Israel. It's very interesting, the Israeli government has never said where it thinks the borders of Israel really ought to be and what it would settle for. I think it would be an immense help if Israel's going to insist on the right to exist, if it tells us where it thinks Israel's boundaries should be. Every other country does do that.
Today's the day that I get to drop my daughter off for the rest of her life. I can't really say that I feel sad about it. I really don't care. I gave up custody of my kid. I put her up for adoption. She's 7 years old.
Sorry.
Sorry. I literally just woke up. She's going to school. I'm about to drop her off to her last day of school. I have to take her to. And then the adoptees are picking her up from the school pickup line. And yeah, I'm a free woman after that. I'm selling my house. I'm buying an RV. I'm about to travel the world. I'm pretty excited. I have been like waiting for this moment my entire life, ever since I had her, and I was being guilty and not giving her up just because like I felt like as a mom you're not supposed to give your kid up. But then I had a good talk with like my boyfriend, and he said that it doesn't matter what other people think, it's what you want, and I don't want a kid, so.
She has a boyfriend?
I thought this was rage bait. Legit, I thought this was fake. No, this demon is for real. Thank God she's giving that little girl up. Can you imagine what her life has been thus far? I'm usually a little bit
freaking sad.
Fucking weird, man.
It's disturbing, Ed.
Yeah, man, that's really disturbing in the days and times we're living in now that people are willing to give up their child, you know. Oh, wow.
7 years old.
I know, dude. Not even a baby. That kid.
Baby, and
can you imagine?
Yeah, that's right. It's not a baby.
Oh my God, man! What it's gonna do to that poor girl?
And you're like, fuck it! I can't wait to get out of here. I'm gonna buy an RV. Fuck yeah! Oh my God!
I'm sure her kid has heard it, right?
Well, that's what I want to know. Does the kid know? Does the kid know that these other people are picking her up?
It got so fucked up,
dude.
Yeah, did she even tell her?
You can't even make this. Talk about abandonment issues. Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Oh my God.
I think the authorities should check that out.
And she's like, "Yeah, my boyfriend, you know,
My
is
boyfriend,
talking
you
me
got a
out of it."
boyfriend.
Dude,
It's not like you're alone and you're jumping in your RV and saying,
you
"Oh,
should be. What kind of man?
Woman, you don't want a boyfriend either. Believe me."
Oh my God. That is the saddest.
And what kind of
story.
guy?
That's got to be the saddest thing I've heard, dude, in like a long time.
So
all the shit I've watched, that one right there is like one of the. That just breaks my heart, man. It's so sad.
No, you're right though. You're right. Good for the kid because the kid will be better off.
Oh man, no, the kid's not, unfortunately, but you know, because the kid's gonna have to suffer, you know, abandonment issues.
Yeah, but
I mean, overall, yeah, it's better because that mom's a piece of shit. But
The internet should set up a trust fund and make her a millionaire.
Dude, there needs to be a GoFundMe for that
Right in
kid.
her mom's face.
Oh my God, dude.
Can't touch a dollar of it.
Get on it. We're gonna do it.
Jeez, that's a good idea.
That'd be
No.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's not a bad idea.
That one where the guy ordering pizza, man, that cracked me up because it was like that guy in the background. Fuck, dude. If you've ever worked fast food
And you want to
or
go
have done
home,
anything like, oh man, at the end of the night you're so ready, and then there's always that straggler at the end who wants to order a taco. I used to work for a
Hot
you know,
taco, like 20 tacos.
Oh my God, bro. I worked at a place and I was always closing and their policy was we close 5 minutes after because in case someone's heading up there, you know, that way. That was back in the day when, like, people were nice. Like, that's the way we treated people. Nowadays, man, they close 5 minutes early.
15 minutes early.
Yeah, I've seen them do it. They're like, screw you, sorry. They don't care, these kids. But back in the day, yeah, I just sit there and like feel like, fuck, man, I hope nobody. That happens so much. But anyway, I feel that guy's pain. Anyway.
That's just messed up. Yeah, move on.
Yeah, it's quite a combination of fucking low IQ and horrible and.
Elizabeth said it's not real. God, Elizabeth, I hope so.
Wasn't AI.
Oh, really?
I
I think he was just doing a freaking video.
I don't know. I'll search it, dude.
I guess if she has, this guy's responding to it. Not that really means a whole lot.
It's a video of a woman. Hold on.
He has 122K. That's
giving up her 7-year-old child.
I think actually the comments.
Let me just ask. See here. Let
me go into chat.
YouTube authorities are investigating a video posted on TikTok.
Oh, there you go. Love it.
Natalie Grace, I'm 16, not 33-year-old scam artist. Let's see. I just saw a video of a woman giving her 7-year-old. Ah, shit. Let me see. AI.
Yeah, that's because this girl got to be at least 20, or her daughter's 7.
The viral video in October 2025 showing a woman identified as Jody Henderson giving up her 7-year-old daughter for adoption appears to be real, it says. This is AI. And it discusses the video and everything. But yeah, so it appears to be real. So I don't know.
I'm laughing because you're saying that like it's a thing. Because the AI said it.
It is.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that no one else is
just
giving
the way
me
you
anything
said
definitive.
it there. It's like, okay, I can officially say this because AI officially said it.
What she was saying.
Well, dude, I mean, if anybody's going to know, it's going to be the AI, right?
It is ironic.
Hey, I know. Well,
Moving on from this demon.
Prince Andrew is back in the headlines again, but this time he's finally giving up his royal titles, including Duke of York, after years of controversy over his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, you know that guy. Yeah, so it means, or it seems at least, the royal family just told him, you can keep the scandals, but the crown jewels, they gotta go. For years, Andrew's been dodging questions about his friendship with Epstein and those serious allegations from Virginia Giuffre. Remember that? He already lost his military roles and his royal duties back in 2022, but apparently that wasn't enough. Now he's dropping the title too. So I guess it's formerly known as the Duke of York, like some disgraced royal artist formerly known as Prince. Buckingham Palace says this move is all about protecting the integrity of the monarchy. Translation? We're trying to clean up Isle Epstein before the Netflix special drops. Some people say this is too little too late, while others think this is the final curtain for Andrew's royal career. Either way, the man went from Buckingham Palace to Buckingham, probably Airbnb. So farewell to the Duke of York. The title's gone, the reputation's in ruined. And honestly, somewhere, yeah, the Queen's corgis are probably shaking their damn heads right now.
If they're flagging people for criticizing Israel and kicking them out of the country, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, but every sane, rational Jew would agree with you on that.
I don't think they would. I think that people like Shapiro and many conservative Jews, they love to see these pro-Palestine people getting kicked out. They say they're terrorists. The Heritage Foundation came up with that policy.
Let's call them. I'm going to call a Jew.
Which one?
I can't tell you.
Doesn't matter.
They want to be anonymous. But so your contention is that a lot of Jews are happy with people being deported for anti-Semitic beliefs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask if we can say who he is. This guy represents all Jews, by the way.
Hello?
Hey, can I say who you are?
Of course.
This is Ron Coleman on the line. Nick is under the impression that most Jews are cool with people being deported for having anti-Semitic beliefs.
That's funny. No, I think the vast majority of people being reported or
People being
or people who,
students
people who
on
are
visas.
here on a visa.
Students on visas, like at Columbia.
I think most Jews are cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool.
Wow.
All right. Thanks.
It's a bit of a funny, eh?
Yeah.
Although, we should know better. For all we know, that whole thing right there was staged, right?
Could have been. But, yeah.
It really looks
the Jews
like
I know would
they're
definitely
taking
say
Nick
fuck him.
is reworking his image and sounding better and more mature and not as crazy, right?
Yeah.
But there's lots in the past for the left to pull, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the last one to hear.
Okay.
It was
Prince Andrew
last
is-
dude I was talking about. Oh, the Pascal show, right?
I got some stuff.
He's the one that had brought up the bit
No.
about Texas
kidding.
and Texas and Virginia. Oh, here it is, Virginia, Texas. That would be it.
So apparently, No Kings isn't just a slogan anymore. It's a full-blown protest movement. And
He originally was more left for sure. Rittenhouse happened is when I found him, and he's still left. I just echoed like a crazy.
I was going to say it was almost an echo.
He's still left, but he's trying to be very center, and he'll kind of just swing both ways to make it entertaining for both sides. Really, I think.
Right.
No.
guess who's gearing up for it? Virginia and Texas. Both of them. Both states have officially mobilized their National Guard. Yeah, guys, things are about to get serious out here in these streets. Now, in Virginia, the Governor Youngkin, says it's about keeping the peace and protecting First Amendment rights. Translation, hey man, we're cool with the protests, just don't be rocking furry costumes and flipping over Teslas. Meanwhile, Texas Governor Abbott, he's saying something different. He's saying, hold my beer. He's rolling out over 5,000 National Guards and another 2,000 state troopers. Can you believe that? That's not security, that's a mini army. You'd think Beyonce is about to perform at the protest the way Texas is setting up barricades. Now, this No Kings movement says it's all about standing up against government overreach. The idea that no one, not even the president, should act like royalty. Their slogan, no thrones, no crowns, no kings. Honestly, it sounds like a Game of Thrones reboot written by the founding fathers. But here's the thing. Here's the real question. Where's the line between safety and suppression? Virginia's using their guard as backup, sure. But you got Texas looking like they're prepping for a Marvel crossover event. Protest organizers swear
Awesome.
they're staying peaceful. They just want their voices to be heard. But with armored trucks and soldiers outside, even peaceful chants start to feel like a risk. So yeah, there's gonna be a No Kings protest and it will unfold. It's just not about who's in charge. It's about whether we still can get to say something when we
is this
think
thing
people in
happening?
charge are tripping. That's the thing. Because in this country,
When?
protest isn't rebellion. It's literally how America started. So apparently No Kings isn't just a slogan anymore.
I'd like to know when. I'd like to know when that's going to happen.
Hang on.
No Kings
What is
protest in Texas. It should be pretty easy to figure out.
You could just Google it. Too soon.
Oh, come on.
You have a computer, right?
You just pretend you're lefty.
I didn't know this thing was happening.
You can. Okay, just go to Google and say when is the No King protest
No King
taking place.
protest. All right.
Go ahead and do that, and you'll know. We'll have your answer. It'd be great. Okay. Let's see.
Moving into the 21st century.
Yeah, I was gonna show you this video real quick. Apparently, this is like some scary. It's people like the Ring doorbell camera caught this lady, this homeowner here. Said these weird people kept coming up to her door. I guess it's just nightmare fuel for Halloween. Oh, hell no.
Open up the door! Holy make her ring inside! Open up the door! Who is it? Open up the door before we make her ring inside!
It was today.
Open up the door!
Oh, it's today.
Fine, then we will make our way in somewhere in this house. From the back or the front, it don't matter how it takes. Open the door! Open the door! Open the door! I'm gonna count the 10!
Okay, these are just some, probably her kids or something just messing with her. And she just posted on TikTok, I'm sure, for views. I don't think it's anything. I don't really think, like, you know, unless it's just kids playing pranks. But yeah, you know, remember the clown thing that was going down a couple of years ago? Everybody's freaking out because these weird clowns were on your porch.
It was just for the movie, right?
I don't know. I think people then people were just doing it to fuck with their neighbors, but open the door. Yeah. That Jason, was that Jason? Is that Jason costume? I don't know. Can't remember. Yeah. Michael Myers. Sorry. Michael Myers costume. That one's kind of creepy. Okay. So there was that. Let's see. Suso.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here you go.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do this, but I want to do this. This is really quick. Let's do this first. Where are we at?
No, that's the point that you're missing. They're not. You are experiencing similar realities by agreement, but they're actually not the same.
So is there people in this room that don't have any clue and won't be affected at all by the FEMA camps, the 78 million?
Correct. There are those that will be affected by it because they choose to live in fear. There are those that will never see it because they don't. It's that literal.
Can you share with us if the population of the planet is going to be significantly reduced?
Which planet? Which Earth?
This current reality.
You're missing the point. You are shifting from parallel reality to parallel reality billions of times per second. Decide what reality you prefer. Some Earths will be depopulated, some won't. Any variation of this idea that you can imagine is real. Shift to the one you prefer. They're all real. Shift to the one you prefer. Period. Yeah. You understand? They're all real.
Oh boy.
Shift to the one you prefer.
This fucking guy. I just love it. Like just shift. Just leave it. Don't worry, you're poor. It'll just shift into a reality where you're rich. That's all you got to do.
On it, eh?
Yeah, he is. He makes you sound like you're just a jackass who doesn't know how to shift. You know, you're non-shifted bastard.
No, but I'm not doing it. But I am now.
Well, I mean, why don't you just? I'll tell you what.
Shifting right now, and you know.
I see you right now, dude. Okay, now I want you to shift into a millionaire and pull $1 million out of your pocket.
I'm
all
going
right.
for a shift.
And if you do that,
yeah, possible.
Then cool. I'll start listening to you. How about that?
There's going to be about 70.
Shift into the reality. Shift us in reality where you own a Ferrari outside. Go ahead. Let's see.
I wouldn't. Why would I do that?
Because I want a fucking Ferrari.
Can I shift somewhere warmer, please?
What?
I want to shift somewhere warmer.
That's what I'm doing.
Come to Texas. Yeah. You don't even need a warmie anymore. You can just Texas is your warmie. We're welcoming everybody.
Looking forward to it.
Come on down. Now you're gonna have to come down because Suso's gonna be living here.
Yeah, an hour away from everybody.
Yeah. Scotty, there's me. There's Suso now. Who else do we got? We got well, I guess we could meet up that crazy guy.
Vivian.
Oh, Vivian. We go see Vivian. There's Vivian. I don't know if she's a guy. No, who was that? Who was the one guy? Remember the one guy that used to draw with the he used to draw like the paper. He had the paper with the glitter, and he'd draw the reality. Remember him? What's his name?
I missed that one.
He looked like Newman. Remember from Seinfeld? He's the fatter guy. But what was that dude's name, man? He used to do Mandela Effect videos. You know what I'm talking about. Harmony. He lives here.
One Harmony.
One Harmony. He's here.
And
I think
a good move, a good shift. This is a major shift for me, and I'm
yeah, but you're actually doing it. You're doing it. You're not just sitting there manifesting. You're manifesting destiny by picking up and doing it yourself, by physically doing it. These guys all like to sit around and just kumbaya that shit. And I just think that's a dumb message. I think you can change your reality, and you definitely can do it with positive. If you have a positive outlook on things, absolutely, I agree with this. It can happen. It happened for me. I was destitute, fucking broke. I didn't have, but when I decided that I needed to get back to work and, kind of change my life, I did it immediately in 3 months. So I know that works, dude. And I was very positive, and I knew what I wanted to do. And I I didn't think of, I put any negativity in my mind. I literally said, where I'm working now, this is where I want to be. And then the doors just opened up for me, and opportunities opened up like never before. It's unreal. I'm telling you, in the book. And if you do that, yes, that can happen. But you don't just scream at people and be like, just pick it. Yeah, just pick it. Yeah, just shift. Yeah, like whatever. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to shit on the guy, but Mr. Clean here needs to calm down.
I was around like from the beginning, basically a lot of different Mandela Effect groups starting up, and there was a bunch of more New Agey type. And the New Age, I watched, and looked into some groups, and some of them did sort of take on the Mandela Effect, sort of as a category of what they do, right, or what they think. But my point being, I'm willing to bet this guy, like, there's a very decent chance this guy watched some of your videos back in 2016, 17.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Yeah, look, for him to have that view, and especially in the manner he has it, I mean, he probably still got caught up in mix of some other groups, but I bet you he's seen your videos.
I was kind of New Age.
Could have heard us, possibly,
Sure.
Or like, at very least, like Photo Helix's video. Guarantee he's seen it.
Yeah, I think that about a lot of things, especially with the. There's a T in Skechers.
I understand what you're saying.
No, you obviously don't.
And then he's kind of condescending to people, like they're here to listen to you, and you're being a cunt.
The way you shift to the world you prefer with the energy you prefer is to be that energy yourself first and stop buying into the ideas of fear.
But I try and look at reality of the world around me and interpret it.
You are forgetting what we talked about in the sense that every single thing is fundamentally neutral and has no built-in meaning. It doesn't matter how it looks. Remember, the measure of the fact that you have changed is not based on whether the outside changes. It's based on whether your response to the outside changes, regardless if it looks the same. That's how you know you will not be affected by anything you don't prefer to be affected by. Because that's the energy state you've created, and it doesn't matter how it looks, and it doesn't matter what anyone else's intention is toward you. You cannot be affected by someone's intention until you believe you can be or choose to be.
So are there people in this reality right now that, just looking back to the past, were not affected and didn't have a negative result from all the actions that have been taken so far?
Yes.
So right now the alien situation just got way straight.
Like, how can you say someone else's intentions can't affect you unless you even know about it?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be true, right?
That's stupid. What if someone comes and stabs you? That's gonna affect you.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically saying that you absolutely can have no impact on any animals.
Then he'll say, "Oh, you wanted to be stabbed."
Really?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, we got some alien stuff here.
We got Brandon Biggs, the same guy who predicted months prior to it happening. He's now talking about 3I Atlas actually being an alien mothership, and he gives details on what's about to happen.
And that's what's going to make everybody freak out because they're going to see it moving across the ocean. You understand? It's going to be something that's going to be on TV. It's going to move across the ocean, and people are going to freak out.
Then we got massive sightings amping up all over the place, and these things are actually getting up close right now.
Low flying aircraft, possibly drones, out over the ocean, which it's hard to say how far out, but it's going to be a piece.
Oh no. Notice coming in November. Finally we see him.
Oh wow.
Those ain't no candlelight junks.
Yeah, they're here. The UFOs are in Cleveland. What the fuck?
Whatever's going on, it's amping up really quick, and it's as if we're being left out in the dark without any information. And now we have this. It seems that any information on 3I Atlas has been embargoed for 74 years. So unless this thing actually lands on Earth, we're never getting to know what this alien ship is. Quite strange, isn't it? I mean, there's obviously nothing to do with aliens or UFOs, right?
Instances of something operating in the airspace over restricted nuclear facilities, and it's not ours.
These are otherworldly things that are performing maneuvers that haven't been.
There's an entire disclosure movement happening with Marco Rubio admitting that the UFOs we saw last year, they're not ours.
Guys, I'm recording. Yes. You're on the inside. Hi, this is like a distraction. No. This is right here.
If they're not ours, if they're not Chinese, are we talking about aliens? And is this why the disclosure movement is actually happening right now? Because whatever these things are, they're already here.
Yo, what the A former NASA engineer just claimed Earth is covered in trillions of invisible alien devices, and that there are hidden alien surveillance networks already operating across the entire planet.
No, I don't doubt that.
No sé si se puede ver arriba del aeropuerto de la FAB. Acabo de salir y veo esas luces.
Whatever these things are, they started coming out of the ocean since November last year, and they're still massively coming out of the ocean all over the world. And it just might be because of 3I Atlas. And the question that everyone is asking right now is 3I Atlas the mothership? And what are we expecting for the next few months? So let's begin with the basic, and before we get to the good stuff, let's take a look at the latest sightings. Whatever these things are, these orbs, they're everywhere. And there's this guy, Blue Line Bow Hunters. He posted a video a week ago with this thermal camera, one of the most expensive thermal cameras you can get in the market. Look at what he caught in Pennsylvania.
Hey, Suso.
Looking through a thermal under white hot. There's a truck.
You see that guy earlier, like the one that was like an Italian guy or whatever? You've heard of CIA low-level ops? Well, that guy was a CIA low-level WAP. Okay? You can always tell the WAPs, man, because he was too greasy. He was just too greasy. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Truck. Zoom in on the truck. Let's get our focus.
Nice truck.
Okay. That truck is about 150 yards away. Okay. Now, that's the moon, and we're just gonna start scanning the sky because there's a lot of shit going on.
Tell me about it.
Can't see with the naked eye that I cannot explain. They're not bugs. They're not bats.
Okay.
Here. That's what a plane looks like. Okay. And there's something next to the plane. I don't know what it is. Okay. There goes a shooting star. I think.
Okay, wait. Let's pause this here. What? That was not a shooting star. I think that was a bug. But that thing following the plane.
But you catch my drift? That's out in front of the plane. And I don't know what it is. It's like the plane's following it.
Yeah, that looks like one of those orbs.
Satellite. They're all over the place. Can't see them with the naked eye. No idea what they are. But they're freaking...
Yeah.
See that one that's turned? It's turn. They're not bats.
I didn't know you could pick them
They're
up.
everywhere.
Well, let's take a look. I think in the end of this video, right at the end of the video, he says they're not bats. It seems we have a triangular formation, and then towards the end, I think I see a bat or a bird. But we can zoom in and try to get that better. Let's take a look at this. So we would see it flapping its wings if it's a bird. I don't see any flapping. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's a great catch and one heck of a camera. Now this was in Pennsylvania, and I just heard about massive sightings in Cleveland, Pennsylvania, and other places. So I started searching a bit more. This is when I came across this video. This was taken on September 22nd.
What he was basically saying it wasn't a cat. So they're there all the time.
What the fuck? UFOs, the whole fleet is here. Look at this.
Wow, that's a lot.
I see laser beams shooting by, man. We out of here. Cleveland, I'm glad we're on the outskirts. They're going to get a helicopter.
Okay.
Where are they coming from? Yeah, they're going to get that helicopter first.
I mean, it could be lanterns, something like that, but I'm not sure. The last one over there here, it was actually going pretty fast. It just came out of nowhere and it just started going pretty fast. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. That's not a lantern. Yeah, the chopper's probably surveilling the area. What the heck are these things? Okay, so this was on August 15th. And again, lots of these things.
Alright, no bullshit.
You guys moving?
Right here in Chicago, we are in the shop. What the f?
In Chicago.
There be a lot of weird shit over there.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
They're always outside recording shit, showing me shit. It be hawks and eagles over there. It be all kinds of
What the
And
fuck
it's
is
moving
that?
in alignment at the same time. You see what the
And I'm hearing sirens.
Yeah.
aliens coming? It's some back here. More coming.
That's our people.
Yeah, lady, whatever these things are, I'm beginning to think that maybe they're not from here after all. I'm not sure though. It's the same thing in Cleveland. It's the same thing in Pennsylvania. So there's something strange I'm getting from these videos. Last year, we were seeing more of the drones and some of these orbs. Right now, we're seeing less of the drones and more of these orbs getting up closer, hovering over people's houses, that sort of stuff.
Mira qué pasada, tío. ¿Lo veis cómo baja? Hostia, se han ido.
So I'm thinking if these things are plasma orbs, whatever they are, coming out of the ocean, going inland, they're most likely going towards the woods, caves. Searching a bit more, I found this post on October 14th from Ranger H on Twitter. And this is one weird phenomenon that I think might be related to one of these things. He says, "We found a large live pine tree on fire. It had a perfect burned circle around it. There was no lightning in the area that day. It was burning super hot. And we heard what sounded like a cannon going off a few hours later." So he has a recording of this sound. And this is the video where they found this huge circle around this tree with it on fire. That's weird.
That's wild.
How the heck does that happen?
Try and put
It's a
it out.
perfect circle around it. So the coolest thing is that they flew over the area with a thermal camera. This is what they caught. That's a perfect circle. Wait a second. Didn't the exact same thing happen to Chris Blatso, the guy who was kidnapped by aliens? Ah, exactly. 12 years ago.
This tree just spontaneously combusted in our backyard.
Yep.
Your iPad or whatever.
This is so weird. There's Emily coming home.
Yeah, I told Stephen to come out here and look at it. It hasn't been thundering or lightning or none of
No.
Yep.
I don't even think it rained today.
For 2 days, how's it burning? It's been wet.
That's crazy.
We've all been standing out here looking. Ran as fast as we could in the backyard. The tree just spontaneously combusted.
Yeah, I guess it could happen. But this was during the same period in which Chris was experiencing a series of strange things with his family. And they were saying that they were taken or contacted by aliens.
First being explained to you, he wasn't there to harm you, he was only there to help you.
Right.
Was there any other communication, any other times that you saw them or experienced them?
2 nights later, these lights in the backyard again. So I walked back to that far back right corner, and I went through that little opening you see. So I crawled, dragging that gun under these trees until I got about 20 feet from that orb, 20, maybe 30 feet. And the electricity from it, the buzz, the static, every goosebump on me was just tingling.
So I'm guessing that if those orbs have that much energy, it could easily cause that to one of those trees. Now keep in mind that Chris Blatso's experiences are scary, but at the same time he talks about beautiful things. So I guess you'd have to watch these interviews. Now going back to this post made by this ranger, where was this? Okay, so this is... Yep. Pretty close to the coastline. I'm guessing whatever this thing is came from over here. Somehow landed on that tree. This is really weird. Let's see what else we can find. So this was in the end of September, just a month ago.
Hell no. You know this coming in November?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, finally we see him.
Yeah.
Those ain't no candlelight joints. Those are joints that I just saw that they just posted out in Florida.
I know this is coming in.
Yeah, see the plane? Yeah, them the UFO joints.
And where is this?
That's exactly how they look flying over. Don't be surprised if this video get deleted out your phone, bro.
Yeah, but where? So we got this one. This is actually recent, October 12th. A man in Peru recorded various lights hovering in the sky over the capital of Lima. Like I said, this is in the coastline. Check this out.
No sé si se puede ver.
Yeah, I can see them.
Arriba del aeropuerto de la FAP. Acabo de salir y veo esas luces. Esas luces en la cámara, pero esas luces que están ahí ya están desapareciendo, pero habían bastantes. Solamente quedan 4 o 5 rojas. Ahí está, en color verde.
Wow.
¿Qué es? Drones de la FAP. Ok. Ahí está, han aparecido más ahora. ¿Qué tal? Ya se desaparecieron ya.
Nothing. What's really weird about it is that there are no droning sounds coming from these objects. Last year we had the drones, we could hear them. It was a little bit different than a normal drone, but we could hear them. These orbs, no sound at all coming from them. So searching a bit more about the massive sightings that have been happening in Pennsylvania. So this was on September 22nd. And these pictures, I mean, wow. That's definitely not a plane. And if that's a drone, that's a huge one. So this video was taken on October 9th. Pretty close to the coastline in California. Take a look at this.
I don't know if you see this, guys, but there's like 3 lights up there. I have no clue what the that is. That shit looks like a UFO, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm driving. Yeah, look at that. What the is that? What is that?
Yeah, these things are absolutely everywhere and pretty close to the coastline. Yeah, we got 3 days ago, we got this one coming in from this user on Reddit. Serious UFO spotted in Oregon. Pretty similar sighting. And I bet this is in the, yep, Seaside, Oregon. So we would be looking at something like this. Funny formation here. It's just like something happened in the past and there was a city or something massive built here and just went underwater. Okay, going back to the sighting.
See it moving?
Mm-hmm.
It stopped and then it started.
Oh, I see it.
It stopped and then it started
I
moving.
see it. I see it. I see it.
That's it. See?
Look at
Oh my gosh, it stopped.
What's it doing?
Wait.
Oh, dude.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. You gotta.
Don't turn
Yeah,
that
I
light
got a
on.
video.
Don't move. Look at it.
That is crazy. So on October 16th, we got this video coming in from Think Tank. I'm not sure if he's the original uploader. He says, Tic Tac UFO over Metro Detroit. Let's take a look at this. Wow. What? Are you kidding me? Wow. What is that? You gotta be kidding me. What is that? That actually looks like a disc. Yeah, I don't think that's Metro Detroit. So we got this coming in October 14th. West Coast, California. Again, over the ocean. Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. This type of rain or storm always gives me the creepy vibes. What are those things? That's insane. If this is a real video and it actually looks like it's insane. So let's just say these things are Chinese drones. That it's advanced human technology. What about 3i Atlas? What is it about this alien comet that the closer it gets, the stranger it becomes?
Grab your friends, grab a date, grab your tinfoil hats, because an alien spaceship is gonna be in our skies come end of November, beginning December. Beginning of October, 3i Atlas has officially been hidden from view for us here on Earth as it passes behind the sun, only to emerge around the end of November, and be at its most visible point from Earth mid-December, at its closest approach to our planet. Every photo NASA has released of it so far has just been a blurry, pixelated blob that anyone can dismiss as just a comet, which it might be. But somehow, amateur astronomers are taking better pics of it from here on Earth. YouTuber Dobsonian Power used his backyard telescope to take this photo. This is reconstructed with AI. And I know this is AI. It's far from accurate, but
yeah.
Damn. And why is this still more clear than anything NASA has given us with their billion-dollar...
That's a great question.
Alleged leaks from European astronomers showing internal data that is not congruent with that of a comet, who also admitted the is intentionally covering up the truth of 3i Atlas.
Wait, come on. That kind of sounds ridiculous, but then you have this bizarre 74-year embargo, and we have this coincidence that's happening with the satellites all over the world shutting off before taking any pictures of this thing. We had a shutdown. No pictures from any... nothing.
Another leaked NASA memo allegedly claims its acceleration is not consistent with Newtonian predictions, meaning it's speeding up and slowing down on its own, and that its surface appears to be made of a highly reflective composite material. Professor Avi Loeb also revealed the object is glowing from the front rather than from behind, as is expected.
There's also this guy, Brandon Biggs, if I'm not mistaken. He's doing these crazy predictions that 3i Atlas is possibly an alien mothership. Now, we will find out in a few weeks more about 3i Atlas, but the strange thing about it is the drones, the orbs, disclosure, everything is happening pretty fast, and this is what I'm feeling. You're possibly feeling the same thing, your dogs, your cats, your pizza delivery guy, everyone. So the question here is, why now? What are these orbs? Why are we seeing thousands of them, and why are they going inland? And is Chris Bledsoe correct about his prediction in April 2026? And is it possible that this prediction is somehow connected with 3i Atlas, the alien drones or orbs? Or is this all just a coincidence? Is it possible that we're on the brink of discovering alien life? Leave a comment. What do you think? Smash that like button, and everything is happening pretty fast, and this is what
What's the prediction that he's talking about?
in April 2026, are they going inland? And is Chris Bledsoe correct?
Chris Bledsoe? Anybody? Nothing? Bueller?
I'm getting tired. You guys, it's almost 3. Are they
No.
at the end away?
Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm curious. Did you know this Chris? I want to say Bueller. Chris.
I've never heard the name, Susan.
That's what I'm saying. So.
You mean that guy? I don't know who that is.
And why are they going inland? And is Chris Bledsoe correct?
Chris Bledsoe. Prediction. All right, I'll do it.
Well, interesting. You know.
There you are.
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah,
Well, a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
go to
photos.
bed.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. So
It's almost 3 for me, and I got
yeah, you gotta go. I think we should go ahead and wrap it up. It's a good time to wrap it up. It was a good video. So
Before you do that, there is something I want to show Fizzy before she goes.
Hmm?
Yeah, you want to see this? I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
We saw that one, remember?
we saw it already.
Are you serious?
Remember?
They're latecomers, you know.
Oh my god!
And it took
All
me
right.
the second or third view to realize it's not real.
See, here we go. AI.
AI.
I don't know.
AI.
I look
Yeah.
real to me. Kittens are kittens.
I'm willing to put a $50 bet on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you to Grand Tour Richard, Preliminal, Katie. We had, let's see here, a couple more. DD74. Joe was with us tonight. Beach Countryside Mongoose, or just Beach Mongoose now. Jennifer Richardson. Let's see. Benjamin. Can't forget about Benjamin. And one more. Elizabeth Elijah. Thank you. Thank you all for being a part of this one. And we'll be back next week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And take care out there. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And God bless. Good night, guys.